Hello there? Hello there? Is it working? Is it working? How long has it been? I don't know. I don't know. I still feel everything is breaking. I still feel everything is breaking. But I hope we're coming through. Are we properly coming through? I don't know. I don't know. Everything around me is telling me that things are going wrong. Let me put that very clearly, okay? Twitch right here, it's giving me all sorts of things. I can't even see the preview anymore. YouTube is complaining even though I'm giving it everything I got. And Kick seems to be sort of fine. But it's the first time I'm streaming on that platform. So we're just going to have to figure out how it goes. I'll just very quickly probably just go and sit here and fix this up. I'm sorry for the rough start. I'm sorry for the rough start. But at the same time, listen. Okay, listen. It's the first time in a long time streaming the game. I'm allowed. Hopefully. Hopefully you'll allow me to have a bit of a rough start. I'm gonna go and fix this up a little bit. I want to see whether Twitch is working. Because with Twitch we were not having transcoders, and this is something that we really can't test. Now it says I'm offline on Twitch. How wonderful! How freaking wonderful! If there's anyone on Twitch right here, give me a shout. If you're not there, that's fine too. I'll try and restart that stream. We're just gonna try and restart. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna see what it does. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to a brand new stream. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Tuesday it is. It's Tuesday afternoon here in Europe. Maybe it's morning where you are, or evening, or night. Whatever it is, we're back here on the Twitches. It's been a long time. It has been a long time. A lot of things have changed. Also, a lot of things haven't changed. That microphone shot, that hasn't changed. But yeah, I think Twitch should be working. But it really depends. Okay, so it does seem to be somewhat working. Does Twitch allow me to give me transcoders? Twitch is not giving transcoders, right? That's what I was struggling with the entire time. Yeah, well, that's just annoying on Twitch. You'll have to figure it out on other streams. Hopefully other streams will work. Hopefully everything else will be fine. We're just gonna get started. We're just gonna get started right away. Brownie, how's it going? Oh man, am I just having to get used to like this fun game? I really can't read. I'm gonna have to zoom all the way in there. There we go. What is up? I've got Twitch open, but it seems to be online. Yes, it does seem to be that way. I think it is working now. I just found a little bit of a... I found a bit of a faff. Hold on. I'm gonna see whether this works, okay? We're gonna do a proper start in a moment, but I just want to see whether I can make this work. So like I have this really cool camera right here, which I can show you things without having the standard camera. So like, but it doesn't always want to work. So we're just gonna try and make it work, because I want to show you a bit of a conundrum which I've gotten myself into. I didn't properly think this out. But as you may be able to tell right here, we do have YouTube chat open right there. There we go. Oh, and YouTube chat goes right away. Oh man, oh man, oh man. We have our... Actually, no. We should take this moment. We should take this moment. So, if you don't know why we're starting off with such chaos... Oh boy, let me tell you. Let me tell you why we're starting off with such chaos. That's because for the very first time, I'm streaming on all 4 platforms. Now you may be saying, 4 platforms? What the hell are 4 platforms? I'm not streaming actually on 4 platforms, I'm streaming on 3 platforms, but I'm doing YouTube both vertically and horizontally, and on Twitch I'm streaming, and I'm also streaming on Kick this time. You may be wondering, why are you streaming on Kick? Doesn't Kick have a crazy reputation? And that just kind of depends on the people you're talking to. I mean, some people say that Twitch has a crazy reputation, or YouTube has a crazy reputation. I mean, I've seen more YouTubers do things that I never thought I'd see any person do in this world, but they did it because content. So I just want to try this out. Also, I have a whole bunch of new cameras and that sort of stuff all set up, so we can do some crazy stuff. We can go and look around over here. We can go look around over there, and we can go look around over here. So I'm trying things out, and that also means that we have people coming in from everywhere. So the very first thing is that I can't really read the chat of YouTube. Either I can't see what's going on the site, or I can't rate the thing. It's too like the scaling. YouTube, fix your scaling. Your scaling is horrible on the back end. But on the other hand, we also have chat right here. So as you can see right here, we have I have a little bit of a chat thing because bada bing bada boom. Right here we can make it actually quite small because there haven't been that many messages yet. I'm not seeing. Oh shoot! I don't have the Twitch thing set up. I don't have the streamer bot set up, so we can't see Muffin's message. Hold on. We need to fix things. Right. I thought I was prepared. Hold on. Just a moment. Just let me figure this out. It's been so long since I've used Windows. Where is this? Streamer bot, where are you? Why doesn't Windows have streamer bot in the thing? I'm just gonna go here. Let's see what it says. Okay, so what I'm getting is that YouTube is 30 seconds behind. The audio and visual is not synced on both YouTube and Twitch by at least seconds. Really? Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. Then I'm gonna go investigate this. It seems like we are dropping some frames as well. All right, so we're just gonna go and check this out. There's only one way to discover how this is going. So let's see. Let me check this out. Thanks for the heads up. I am gonna fix it. Let's see. What might be causing this? Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. If we go to performance, let's say Ethernet, we should be quite alright. We have 36 megabytes. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe it's my decoders, might be. Like, nothing else is struggling. It might be the GPU. So what I'm going to try and do is, since Kick is sacrificial right now, I'm going to sacrifice Kick. I'm sorry, Kick. The one message that I've got from you so far is just a spam message for buying followers. I'm not going to do that, so we're going to sacrifice that one. There we go, sacrifice Kick. Sorry, Kick. We'll see you later. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and restart the streams that we have over here just to see whether anything works. So please hold with me for a moment as we're going to go and try and figure our way out. So Kick should be out for the count right now, and we're gonna go and restart everything else just to see whatever happened. Right. I need to find YouTube here. Are you there? Are you there, YouTube? Are you working? Are you happy to go? Yeah, let's see. All right. So YouTube and Twitch are both synced up and live. Recording is going. That's good. Perfect. Now, I do have a slight problem because that's not supposed to happen. Where's my streamer bot? Streamer bot, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, streamer bot. You're very much in trouble, streamer bot. Disconnect, please. Yes. Good. Anything else? What do we need? Vertical stream? Do we need a vertical stream? Okay, we're gonna try vertical stream. If we can get the vertical stream to work, we're gonna go and I'll drink this entire can. I should first get in. Let's first try to get in. All right, YouTube output. Yes. Right, vertical stream. We're gonna try and make this work. Once we have this working, then we'll get going. Otherwise, if that's the problem, we're just not gonna do the vertical stream. Right, let's see. In a 3, in a 2, and a 1. Vertical stream. Are you online? Are you working? I guess I can close kick. We're not gonna stream to kick today because that is a bit problematic. And I'm just gonna try the vertical stream just real quickly, just to see. I'm just gonna have to have a quick listen. I have to quick listen. I think that I'll be able to spot what's going on. So you're not gonna hear any music right now, but what you will be able to hear, I'll be able to just test something right now. Let's see. This is very confusing. All right. But are we hearing? Okay, it's working, guys. It's working. Let's see. Can you believe it? I did a basic thing. This is it. It took me forever. It took me absolutely forever. But I finally done it. I finally started a stream. This right here is also the title of today's stream. My biggest challenge was to go and get a stream started after, what is it, 5 months? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. How's it going? How are you doing? Brownie, how are you doing today? How's everything? How's the games going? Everyone else who's joining in here today, how are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing well. I'm doing fantastic. We kicked kick. I'm sorry if you were in kick and you were really looking forward to the stream. Fix your platform. Actually, no. That's unfair. It's not Kick's fault. It's probably going to be my computer. So, if you want me to be on Kick, buy me a new GPU, because I think that's where the problem is. No. Actually, don't do that. I don't deserve that yet. Not yet. We first need to have some. Streams. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. We're returning with the streams slowly but surely as things are evolving. I'm sorry about that really bad start. One of the weird things with streaming, right, is you can't really get started with it. You can't really get a feel for it. In the sense of, like, I can't really get started with it being like, oh, let me do a test stream, because then it's live. So the very first time that we're testing this live is when it's live. So yeah. So yeah, that's some office says, doing good. I still regularly click things fast sometimes. Oh, keeping that APM up. Oh man. I'm pretty sure you'll like what I have in store. Oh boy, let's go. Just need to fix a camera right here. There we go. Good. See, now we can look over there as well. I can say hi to you guys over there. I can talk to you guys over here. I quite like to have 2 cameras. So yeah, oh boy. So I've been gone for about 5 months with streaming, which means that my start today was kind of crap. I'm sorry about... Actually, no. I'm not sorry about being gone. I also have a life, you know. But in all seriousness, I'm sorry for being gone for so long with streaming. I do really enjoy doing these streams. I do really enjoy it. Like what we had going on, like about half a year ago when we were playing like Black Myth Wukong, when we were playing a little bit of Age of Empires 2, a little bit of Warframe. It was a lot of fun. But at the same time, one of the things with streaming is that it costs a lot of time to do. Now, I'm not here to complain about, oh man, streaming is like the hardest job ever. It's like, no, it's not. It really isn't. Really isn't. The thing is, though, that it takes quite a bit of time, and I also had some things going on which were kind of time sensitive, which were also kind of important. Now, if you want to learn more about that project, I made an entire video about it, and or 2 videos about it, so if you want to learn more about that, that will be on the other channel. But now we are returning to stream. What can you expect from the streams to return? Well, a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to try and stream like 1 to 3 times a week here on Twitch, primarily, and YouTube. It kind of depends on how things are going, because right now, everything here, everything that I can look at is screaming at me. My Twitch is screaming at me that everything is unstable. My YouTube is screaming at me that everything is unstable. Kick is dead. That didn't want to work. My computer actually is fine. Can you believe it? It's like, I don't know. This camera right here, actually, I don't know if it's in focus. I hope it's in focus. I can't tell if it's in focus, but if it's out of focus, it's perfectly fitting in character, and if it is in focus, then I'm a genius cameraman. But anyway, one of the things that we're trying to set up right now is a little bit of doing like 1 to 3 streams a week, and then also making some clips on the clips channel. We're going to be posting some new content on the gaming channel. We're going to see what's going on with that, and we're also having weekly content, or maybe bi-weekly content on the main channel, which is more going to be like tech stuff. There are already some videos out if you're interested in that, but yeah. I'm kind of curious to see how this will go, because yeah, it's been so long. It's been so long. It's been so long. So yeah, overall, let's see. Is there such a thing as half focus? Yeah, there probably is. Hold on. I'm gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna take a look at this right now. Let's see. I'll have to project this really big. Preview scaling. Projector. Your window, please. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see if we can fix that focus. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so I'm about over there. Let's zoom in on that. See, this is the trick. This is the trick. There we go. Now it should be in focus. Now it should be in focus. I hope. See, the thing with this camera is, I kind of need an extra camera to talk to here, because I have another camera over there now. But this camera, if I turn on autofocus, there's like a big box that's on my face, and I don't like it. So I need to manually do it. I need to have some manual work going. I don't think that's good. I don't know how good that is. But yeah. Anyway. So yeah. Where was I on? So yeah, it's been a while. In general, I'm hoping to do like 1 to 3 streams a week. Because yeah, like there have been a couple of projects. So to give you a bit of backstory, like back in January, we were kind of doing quite well with like making some streams and doing the clips, and also doing some videos. But one of the things with the channel that's been going on for a while is that like it is doing okay. It's not doing fantastic, and it does cost a lot of time. Now, I do really enjoy doing that, but at the same time, it's also not something where I feel at this point in time I can justify spending all my time on. So yeah, I had some important projects come up to the site. One of the things was working with Twitch on like collaborations and stuff, which I mean, it was fine. It was fine. It hasn't really worked out to something concrete yet that's been going on, because, well, people keep turning around in that company. But hey, at least I did work. I'm proud of that work. That's great. I also had a project in January that I'm not going to talk about. And yeah, last few months, been busy, been traveling to Japan, been traveling around the world. I've got a whole bunch of very interesting stories to tell you guys. And then, yeah, also like other things going on in the background. But right now, things are sort of stabilizing. I don't entirely know yet what is going to be happening in the next few weeks / months. There's a little bit of uncertainty there, but depending on how that goes, we can see more stable content. So that's basically been why I've not been streaming all that much, why I haven't been making that many videos. Just been life getting in the way. So with that said, how I'm going to move forward and try and make sure that we have a little bit more, what shall I say, consistent content. So more interesting stuff. So I've been thinking about that. And one of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on like doing something good. I've been like flip-flopping around every single time between like games, like trying something here, trying something there, doing a little bit over there, doing a little bit over there. Oh, let's play a couple Warframe quests. Then let's jump into AoE, do a couple matches. Then let's do a little bit of Black Myth Wukong. Then do a little bit of like Half-Life 2. Do a little bit of like Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Do a little bit of Warhammer 40k. Oh god, I forgot the name of that already. We played it like one time. And even though I really like that, like doing a lot of things, it's also like not really doing like one thing really well. So what I want to do in the future is basically move forward, and actually, I'm going to turn on the music. It's getting annoying to me. Basically, what I want to do as moving forward is just focusing on one thing at a time, making sure that we do that well, and then moving forward from that thing. So in the coming period, that will be something like Age of Empires 2, most likely. I say most likely, it will be. But for like 2 or 3 months time from now, I'm also open to suggestions. I've been hearing a lot of different people talk about different things. I'm potentially interested in like trying out some game development. I'm potentially interested in trying out a game called Auto Chess. There are other games out there that I find rather interesting. Final Fantasy. I'm not necessarily keen to come back to Warframe very soon. I know they did had like a big update or something, or like there's a Tenocom thing, but I think that's been too recent. I'm gonna wait at least like a year or something before I get back to that. But yeah, that's basically like the idea. So if you have any ideas for in 2 or 3 months time, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions, and then we're just gonna like move from thing to thing basically. And this time it will be Age of Empires 2. So that's basically the plans when it comes to the streams. I'm also more and more separating the content on the main channel from the gaming channel. So I made my last like desk video, which if you're wondering about like what's a desk video, let me show you. I need to go sit down. Ugh. It's basically like the videos where I sit like this and then like do like the hands thing, if that works. There we go. Where I do like this. This is very simmed out. Like this, like, you know, like you get what I'm saying. I've done my last video of that basically like last week, and now I want to only do these videos basically on the main channel, and then do here just like the stream stuff. So it's more organized, and I know what I'm doing. So that's basically the plan right here. Overall, it's rather interesting. I kind of want to check up on the quality of the streams and stuff, see how well everything is going, and based on that, see what we're gonna do. Twitch is still very much complaining. It says I have average stream bit rate is too high. Oh, that's what it's complaining about. It's complaining that's getting too much. Oh, Twitch, you shouldn't. But at least, you know, like, it's very stable. It's like 6,000. 6,000 is the max. That's good. That's good. They took away transcoders, by the way. Like, one thing that's really, really sad if you don't stream that often on Twitch, they take away your transcoders, and then everything is 1080p right now. So I tried to, like, restart Twitch a bunch of times, but it hasn't done that yet. So we're just going to have to see. We're going to have to see how we'll make that do. Furthermore, how is YouTube doing? Let's see. YouTube is... YouTube seems to be doing fine. It's not complaining to me anymore. Stream health place, it seems it's healthy and it's okay. And right here it also says it's healthy and it's okay. That's good. Alright. Alright. Let me find a better playlist. I don't wanna have that really all exciting hype stuff sort of thing. I really need to find my groove here again. Let's see. Relax stream stuff. Let's open that. Let's see. How's that? How's that? I think that's a little bit better. So yeah, bit of a rough start. Man, we've just spent like half an hour trying to get in here. That is not very good. That is not very good. But yeah. This stuff is too good. Twitch. I know. Now I see, the thing is, I know what Twitch wants me to do. Twitch wants me to get a better GPU and then use that to transcode my own stream so they won't complain, and then they don't care what I send to them. Because basically then they control what I send to them. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that just yet, okay, Twitch? Maybe in the future. Not now. So yeah, YouTube, you can send YouTube anything. Like seriously. YouTube is like such a garbage dump for like video stuff. Like you can give it any sort of video and it will figure it out. Twitch is like very peculiar. They only want like one thing, and then they want you to like do it in their way, in like one specific way, and that's it. And yeah, actually Twitch also removed all my videos, which boy, that's that was very exciting. We can talk about that a bit, but first I need to figure out like, oh my god. My preview, I now have a preview into that. I don't know what to do with. There we go. Take this away. Take this away, please. Oh man. Right. Whew. Time to settle down a bit. You know, I had all these plans to like start out really strong. Be like, yeah, like I have an entire content plan. We're gonna have a really smooth start. You can't. You absolutely can't. I don't know. I really don't know like what the hell's going on every single time like I stream for the first time in a long time. Every single time I do that, everything crashes and burns. Like, I'm not kidding. I tried to like do a test stream. Like if you go to Kick right now, you can see my test stream because I don't know how to privatize a stream on Kick. Like I don't know how to do private streams here on Twitch either, so I just use like a burner account. This is hopefully going to the right account. But on YouTube, you can at least like run the streams private. So I done a couple test streams. They seemed all good. Everything seemed good. OBS runs good. Everything runs good. I'm ready, getting everything set up. Guess what? OBS doesn't want to take any of the cameras. Got to do a whole restart. So okay, we're restarted. Let's go. Fire up the stream. Everything is desynced. What do you do? What do you do? You spend half an hour trying to fix it. It's like okay, so what's going on? What's the problem? What's the problem here? My computer says nothing. I go to Task Manager, it says like 30%, 40% usage. It's like it's chilling. It is chilling. Everything else says I'm giving it nothing. I'm giving YouTube like 12,000 kilobytes per second. Like that's a lot. That's like double what Twitch is getting, and Twitch is complaining right now. YouTube is like, it's not enough. I'm like, come on, man. What do you want me to do? Like, that's like 12,000 and 10,000 for like the two streams. And you got Kick, and like Kick is taking the same thing from Twitch. It can't be my internet, by the way, because internet just gone real good. That's one good thing. I got good internet now. But yeah, you turn everything off, you fire everything up. Mine is one stream, now everything works. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, one top tip: if you haven't streamed for a while, just expect everything to go wrong. Expect every single thing in the entire world to go wrong, and yeah, you'll just have to live with it. But yeah, thankfully, you guys are forgiving, I hope. So yeah, a couple of things have changed. As you may have noticed, we have like I'm trying to stream a little bit more multi-platform. So I'm just gonna see how this is gonna go and turn out. We're also gonna have yeah, maybe we'll have Kick come in later. We'll have videos on YouTube. I'm gonna try and see like what works best, especially with scheduling things. I try to like now schedule the stream ahead of time. I don't know if that's smart. Like, well, I'll just have to say, because like right now, like I feel like if I see something like pop up in my sub feed and it's like it's not there yet, I can't watch it. It's kind of distraction because I just want to watch something right now. So we'll see. Anyway, I think we should probably get started with a good stream. Get started with some stuff. Did I have anything prepared? I did have some things prepared. I did have something prepared. I just gotta recover real quick. Right. Because today's title of the stream is my biggest challenge yet. What do I mean with my biggest challenge yet? Well, oh boy. Listen up. Do I want to green screen for that? Do I want to stand up? I don't know. It's been so long. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just go with this. No. I'm gonna stand up. I wanna feel this prim and proper. I want to do this. I want to do this right. So one way to go about it. We're just gonna do it like that. Right. We gotta stand up for the biggest challenge yet. Today's stream is called the biggest challenge yet because I want to talk about the focus for the coming 2-3 months. As I said, I'm going to be changing the format of the streams a little bit to be centered around something like a little bit of a task, a little bit of a goal that I want to achieve in the coming 2 or 3 months. Whoa, this camera is acting interestingly. Can you be all right? There we go. That's. Calm down. It's all gonna be fine. Camera. This one's better. So yeah, as I said, I want to focus the stream. I want the focus of the stream to be like a little like blocks for a certain amount of time on like one single thing. Not be like, let's take like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 months to play for an entire game. Let's make sure that we do it in a good time. In the same way, let's take something seriously. So, my biggest challenge yet, the big thing that I want to do. Hope you guys are ready for this. I will be the best player. Actually, no. I am going to be the absolute best player in Age of Empires 2. I know that sounds a bit hard to believe, given my my past Yeah, my games haven't always been the prettiest, but whatever can happen, can happen. I've seen before that no matter what kind of time or like effort you put into something, it will always work out in the end. That's what I believe in, and that's also what I'm going to be striving for. I need to go and set myself a good goal because one thing that you may have noticed now, you may wonder, like, where this goal comes from. Well, the reason is that recently the channel, the main channel, the very first one, passed 10 years of existence. Yes, in April of 2015, I started making videos, and oh boy, look at all the achievements I got. I have like my first video. I got a I got a video that fit the aspect ratio, and I also have like some streams where on the streams I've done like really cool things. Like I've played Subnautica, which I never completed. I've played like Fallout, which I never completed. I've played Half-Life, which I have completed, and then continued on with Half-Life 2, which we still have yet to complete. But no worries, 5 months ago I ended the stream on a Warhammer 40k Space Marine, which I still have yet to complete. See, the thing is, the big problem that I'm facing right now is that I'd never ever really do something. I just try things out. I'm just gonna go play Apex for a bit, and I never achieve a higher rank than the very first season I start with. I've never gone past platinum. Like that was the first season, never gone past it. Then I go play some Age of Empires 2. I play it for fun. I learn a little bit here and there. There are very helpful people in the community that tell me what to do, and then I just go and play some Black Myth Wukong, do some Warframe, and I don't know. I don't think my skill level has gone up all that much anymore. I mean, like what have I even achieved? What do I have to show for this? I don't know. I feel like that has got to change. So in the coming 2 months or 3 months, no, some months, I'm going to go and try my very best to become the absolute best player in Age of Empires 2. And when I say absolute best player, I mean someone who's kind of capable. I want to play maybe in a tournament or something. Like if I can like play in like a competition, like something worthwhile, and just stand my ground, I think that will be quite good. I'll be able to be happy with myself. So, in order to do that, I need to have a plan. So, my plan today is to go and figure out what kind of steps I need to take. I have some things in mind, but I also need your help with it. Like, what are we going to do in order to take me from the level that I'm at, which before my break was kind of okay, but after having now played it for a couple of months, will probably be absolute zero. How are we going to take an absolute zero all the way from zero to acceptable? We'll go in for all the steps. And yeah, let's figure it out, I guess. Hopefully. And from there on, we'll go for all the steps, I guess. And then from going for all these steps, we'll complete it. Maybe. Or not. I'll have to see if there's a tournament or something like that. L'Oreal, how's it going? That's quite ambitious. I know it is ambitious. But that's also the only thing we're going to be doing here. Except from like talking about some fun stuff. I'll also still be talking about fun stuff here on Twitch. But yeah, I want to make sure that I don't just like explore this game and be like, oh, this is funny. I actually want to commit a little bit to it. So that is the plan for the upcoming few weeks, months. And let me put it this way. I want to show you something. I want to show you something. I'm not kidding. Okay? I am not kidding. I did not prepare this, okay? You know, I said I prepared something. I said I had some idea for the stream today. This I didn't prepare. Because I want to show you that I'm serious about this, okay? I want to show you that I'm serious, okay? Hold on. We have to sit down for this. Here. Watch this, okay? Right. Here we go. Look. I'm absolutely taking notes on everything. Like I am going step by step to understand the game from all inside out. Now this is only just the beginning. There's so much more to learn. But I'm serious. I want to do this properly. I mean, as far as I can do it properly. So yeah. Oh boy. Let's see. But that's Muffin says, you want to be at like 1200? Hey, if 1200 is what it needs to, what I need to take part in some sort of tournament, I'll do it. I'll do whatever it takes. Lorian says there's a lot of community tournaments that accept lower level signups, but big tournaments will take the top 128 signed up players for the qualifiers. I don't think the pros know the numbers in that detail. Yeah, I'll beat them on the numbers. That will be my thing. You know, I'll always have to find a thing. I'll have to find something that sets me apart from the rest. And maybe my thing is knowing all the numbers. Then again, I don't know whether I'll be all that great in knowing every single number, but we'll see. So, let's see what you guys say. But that's Mo says, those community tournaments seem really fun though, and good quality. Doesn't need a prize pool to be fun. If you want to adapt, so gotta have something to adapt from. Yep. So that's what I think. Let's go take a look. Let's go draw up like a little thing and see what we can do. How am I gonna do this? I think what I want to do is I want to do the following. I need to have some sort of paper. Let's see. I need to have something to draw on. Help! I don't know. I have somebody here. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Look, I'm gonna have a pen. Does this work on here? It doesn't work on here yet. Well, I'm gonna fix this. Hold on. Zoom this all the way out. I'm gonna go and change this around. We're gonna go and fire up some things that we need. Work area, please. Set it up. Monitor 2. No, monitor 3. Refresh this, please. Yes, go. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to go and take some notes. Because right now you guys are telling me things. I need to like store that in my mind, and we're going to go and like we're doing to do this properly. So let me see if I can go ahead and find something that I can draw on. Graphics seems to be good. Let's see. I found something here. Let's see. Does this work right now? No, I still need to fix some things. Oh boy. Give me a second. Work area. That's good. Go back. There we go. Change it to mouse mode. Nope, turn off mouse mode. Oh boy. What's wrong with this? I thought this worked. Work area. Oh no, this is flipped by 180. There we go. That's why it's working. Okay, good. Fix it. Close this off. Now what I want to do is I want to create something. Create a new image. Oh, it's opened right here. No, I don't want. I want it to open here. I need to have some sort of canvas. Right, that's it. Okay. Good. All right. Here's what I have. I have a little thing. I also want to change some things around right here so that we can go and be in the right category. We can also bring some music back. There we go. Bring the music back. Give me a moment. I can fix this. I think I know what I'm doing. Sort of. There we go. Fix it like that. That's good. Change the category right now. Changing the category to Age of Empires 2. Done. Yes, there we go. Now we're in the right place. So what I want to do right now is see, can I make this thing work? So this right here, I'm for the very first time actually like here on Linux. And it's, I don't know what I expected from today. Why I expected everything to work. Because honestly, Linux is not really the most stable thing. But then again, Windows has not become that either. So let's see here if we can have like a little paintbrush that works properly. Holy. Right. So, is this zoom? This is zoom. How far can we zoom in? If I do a little bit like this, does that zoom in? Does this not zoom in? I want to zoom all the way in. How do I zoom? Let's see if it zoom. Does this zoom? That does not zoom. GIMP, how do you work? I don't know. It works like this. All right. I found it. Right, here we go. Hello. Does that work? I think that works. All right. So let's go make a little bit of a list of what I will need if I want to be somewhat good at Age of Empires 2. Let's calm down. Everything seems to be working properly. You guys can see the screen, right? If I say hello, y'all can see that, right? I think y'all can see that. Okay, good. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna call this the this is still too zoomed in. We're gonna call this the AoE 2 plan. All right, so I'm gonna call this the AoE 2 plan. The idea is that I'm right here, absolute noob, and I need to go all the way to here, which is like a decent tourney player. Right. This right here is going to be our timeline, and we can make this as long as possible. I want to draw out like what are the steps that I need to take from right here, where I can barely manage having my sheep walk around while I'm also like taking it, and then make sure that I can take that to where I can also like defeat an opponent, because you may not know this, but I've actually played against Brownie before, and even though I was playing in a team, I saw Feudal Age, but that was about it. That was about it. The moment I got under pressure, I was gone. I was absolutely gone. So, yeah, I think that there's something more that I need. So let's see what you guys are saying right here. All right, but at some of it says, most people try to climb the ladder. This is smart. You dive the ladder and then have gravity as support. I'm just gonna go and like dive right in and then just let myself like the power from like the other players that are beating me down, like try and like fight against that. I could do that. Like I would say like I would need to have some like game experience. I think that with like what I know, I think that like game experience, I'll probably put that someone over there, like playing. Actually, no. I think you're right. Like I should probably play as fast as I can, because the faster like I play against real people, the faster I get to have a feel for what I'm doing. So this might be something that encompasses things. So where basically it is like, while I'm doing all the steps that I'm doing here, I'm also playing the ladder. And if you're wondering what the ladder is, basically the ladder is going to be ranked. I think that is a good thing. Like whatever we do, I'm going to be practicing it mostly while playing online. I think that's a really good start. Lorion says good players are not doing many things at once actively, but trained a lot of aspects of the game, so they become very much passive action. I think that's a really good thing. So what I want to do right here, this right here is just going to be what I'll call building experience. And then what I want to have right here is I want to have how should we call it? Like you call it something like it's on the tip of my tongue. It's like a building muscle memory. So like practice muscle memory. No. Better. I don't want better. Practice. Oh no. Drills is better. Drills of skills. There we go. So we have right here, we're building XP, and like building our experience is done by playing the ladder, and the drills of the skills, the drills of our skills, we're going to be doing via this step-by-step stuff. Get out of the way. I don't need you. There we go. Perfect. Okay. We already have a more clear plan and just diving right in. There's still something missing, I think. Let's see, strategic depth. Oh, I went with something else with that thought. All right. So yeah, I think that if I'm looking at if I'm playing a game right now, if I look at my gameplay right now of AoE 2, what I notice is that I just don't know what to do. I'm just kind of sitting there being like, okay, what's next? So I think that what is very, very important is that I learn like the different ways to build up. I learned these build orders. If you're not familiar with like Age of Empires 2, basically build orders are like your mathematical equations as to how to build up to something. So you have something like your, I think the very simple ones are like Scout Rush or Archer Rush, or actually, hold on, I'm just gonna go look them up. Let's see if there's like, is there like a good build order site? If I can find a good build order site, I think that we can have a good time. So let's see if we can find something. Let's say rather than just learning why build or learning build orders, learn why build orders. Ooh, that's a good one. So I need to hold on. I'm just gonna go change this over here. There we go. Oh, so Lorian says rather than just learning build orders. Hold on, I'm using the wrong mouse. Perfect. All right. Okay. So Lorian says over here, rather than just learning build orders, learn why build orders. I think that's a pretty good one. So let's go back to this. All right, so let's go back to this right here. I think that right now, like, I think that a good step after it, like a good step with build orders, like I don't just want to know like how to build up something. I also want to learn how things do. So that would be something sort of more like going in depth. So I'd say, what would I call this? Oh, what would I call this? I'd call this something like, actually, let's just call this in depth. And like basically what's important there, I think, is like military eco, like the balance between them. Like how much eco do you need for what military? Because that's basically in your build order. When you're building up to something within Age of Empires 2. Actually, I can better do this. When you're building up to something in Age of Empires 2, like you tend to see what I believe, like you have like your military approach where like you're trying to fight the enemy right now, or you have your economic approach where you're trying to build up to have a better army later on. And I think understanding like the balance between that, it's like when is it a good time to like go and boom up, and when is a good time to go and fight back? What do certain things cost? Like let's say I want to go for archers. Do I need gold? Do I need stone? Do I need food? Do I need wood? Like how much do I need? I think that that's also very important. So I think that that's a really good step. So first see like what kind of build orders there are out there, and then go in depth with like why they're working that way. Like what is the balance between like the military units, the economic units, what kind of things do you have, and like how do they decide like what you're doing? Let's do that. Also, I'm gonna go and try and fight some build orders right here, so we can also see like what kind of things we have. AoE build order. Let's see here. Let's see. There we go. Lorian says, for example, every build order starts with 6 on food, but why? Because 6 on food, Lorian says, like, for example, every single build order starts with 6 on food. Why? Because 6 on food supplies enough food to constantly produce villagers. Yeah, I think that's really good. Like, we need to try and figure out in depth, like, why are certain steps being taken? So, first, let's try and find out, like, what kind of steps there are, and then try and learn, like, what kind of steps are being taken so we can adapt on that. So I think that's a really good one that we have to take note of. Adjusted for some civs, but that's much easier applied once you know which civs bonuses, and ask yourself, can this work with 5 instead? I know you're talking about Britons. Britons and their sheep. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can somewhat manage Britons. I can't manage Chinese yet with their weird start. Oh boy. Alright, I think I found some good site right here. Let's see. Alright, I found a site right here. This is called Our Essential Builds from AoE Companion right here. So I think that this right here is our set of build orders. If you've never seen a build order, basically this is like, you go to something here, And then this right here is going to be your equation that tells you how to build up towards something. So what we find right here is we have our build overview. We have like start harassing your opponent with highly mobile cavalry scouts. Like this right here is a scout rush, which I'm somewhat familiar with. I've heard that before. And what you see right here is if we just make that compact, you see like queue up your villages, build your houses, make your sheep, build your lumber camp, do your wood. So it shows you how many villagers you need to do something, and it tells you exactly what you need to do for here. So what I think is important is I'm gonna learn these. I need to learn these. So what we have, let's say we have a scout rush, archer rush, men-at-arms. We have fast castle boom, fast castle knights, fast castle unique units, fast imp, and then we have the drushes, and then we have like water. Lorian says, oof, they're definitely a stepping stone, but definitely outdated. Which ones would you recommend? Like, are there good ones that you recommend? Because I just looked for something that is that's some build orders. If you know some better ones, like I'd be more than happy. Because I think it's good to, like, I've heard these things before, like Scout Rush, Archer Rush, Men at Arms. Step one, think what style you want to play. That's a good one. See, I'm thinking that I should maybe like first try and get a feel for like what's out there, because right now I've played a little bit with archers, I played a little bit with scouts, but it's oftentimes just like what I'm playing, like the set I'm playing, which is kind of random. Or if someone asks me to do a fast cast, I'm like, but I don't know how to do that. So maybe it's good to first get a feel for like some of the basic builds, and then I can choose what I like from that. Let's see. Lorian says the thing is, they show 21 pop for scouts, and nowadays it's 17 to 18. Damn. All right, so that means that there are better builds. That means there are better builds out there for these things. Everything became tighter and faster, but that shouldn't matter much at lower elos. All right, so what that sounds like to me is that if we go back to this, I need to get a much better feel. What that sounds like to me, if I go back to this, if we go to build orders, there are a couple of things that are kind of normal in the build order sphere. Let's see. Where can I move this? I need to get a much better feel for this. Right. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, build orders. Right, can I adjust the size of this right here? Size, yeah, let's bring that all the way down to like... Right, so... Right, build orders. So, if we go to build orders, what we find right here on the site, we have Scout Rush, Archer Rush. What else do we have? We have Man at Arms. We have a Fast Castle. Fast Imp. What else do we have? We have water maps. Water maps? Are there any more like basic standard builds that I'm forgetting? Oh, the Drush. Are there any more? But that some of it says anything below 20 pop is not standard below like 1300s. It's not important. Archer, Scout, and Fast Castle, you're fine. Man at Arms if you like some spice. All right. So I think that these are basically our standard things. Looking at what I'm more... Okay, so like these are the standard things that we just read. And I think from what I've heard from like some matches that I've played and that sort of stuff, I think that Scout Rush and the Archer Rush and the Fast Castle are like the most common ones. But that some of them says that like Man at Arms, or no, like the Man at Arms you can do to do some spice. So like I think that these are the most important ones to learn, and then these can be variations if I think are more fun to get into. But I think I want to learn these for sure. Now what we do have is that right now we have some outdated builds. Dated builds on AoE Companion. So I think that first we're gonna get started with the outdated, and then what we can do secondly is either like you guys help me because you guys know some better builds somewhere, or I try to like improve on them on my own, because like that can also be a good thought exercise. So then we can do an improved build. So I think that this right here is like it's going to be our plan when it comes to the build orders. I think that what we're gonna do is first, like, we're right here. I'm gonna go and do some build orders, and we're gonna try and like go down this list. First, we're just gonna go try and like run these things from like AoE Companion, just from like what they're saying on the site. If I can right here, if I can just like go to one of these and I just know by heart, it's like, okay, let's do a scout rush, and I just know by heart, it's like, okay, so that means 6 fills on food, that means 3 on wood, that means lure the boar, get the boar and the sheep, another one on there, get 2 houses, and go to berries, do that. If I know that by heart, that I don't need to think of that, I don't need to look at this, I think that that's a really good start to like try and like improve it. And then from there on, what I want to do is just move forward, and then if I know that, then we can go more in depth. It's okay, so now we know what's kind of possible. Maybe we've already thought about like how can we improve it, and then we can go in depth on like the military units and that sort of stuff. What do you guys think? Jaeger AoE says, I found Fast Castle with a castle interface to decide, they decided around 50% of the games and by 900 elo. Ooh, so I guess that Fast Castle is kind of important, as Jaeger says that about 50% of the games around 900 elo are decided by just placing a castle on someone's face. That sounds like a pretty good cheese strat, which I'll definitely keep in mind for when I'm losing some bets, which will come around. So yeah, Fast Castle is going to be kind of important, I think. Other than that, Lorian says, Man-at-Arms is one of the best nowadays. Infantry play was buffed quite a bit. Ooh, curious. I've actually never played that much with, with like infantry. I've actually never really played all that much with infantry now that I think about it, because a lot of times it's kind of like scouts and archers, but if they got a buff recently, then that's definitely worth playing around with. That's what Muffin says. I really think it doesn't matter if you're not top 5%. The build order is fine, by the way. If you got this down, speeding up will be a cakewalk. Perfectly. Lorian says it's definitely fine to start with the oldies. All right, so that sounds like a plan. So then, next up, let's see. Well, we now have like our build order. We have that we're going a little bit in depth. Is there anything else? Anything else that we might want to do? If you're just joining us, by the way, and you're wondering like what the hell's going on, basically I'm a bit of an Age of Empires 2 noob, and I'm gonna try in a couple months to become the best in the game. Or when I say best, just somewhat competent, someone who can kind of play something, maybe play a tournament or something. That sounds like a cool thing, isn't it? We'll see. So like we're now drafting up the plan. Like what can I do in order to get there? What can be good steps forward? So right now we already have the steps like trying to learn the build orders, and then once I have the build orders, I want to adapt a little bit with it and learn more in depth. It's like why things are going the way that they're going. Is there anything else? Let's see. Actually, I think that like the in-depth that we can go and like enhance that a little bit more maybe. Jaeger AoE says at low elo, an archer rush has scared enemies enough for them to resign. Oh boy. Also, thank you so much for that follow, dude. I've had an archer rush over me, and it was only that I was in the team game that it didn't resign. That was rough. DJ Turd 64 on YouTube, and oh shoot, Chris on YouTube. Hey, how's it going? The Dresh, a tower rush, and would also consider what civ you would like to play. That's also a good thing. Learn about civs. Learn about what to play. Also, I need to go and adjust my my YouTube chat because I just kind of missed that almost. I'm gonna go change these things around. Here we go. That should be better. Right. So we're gonna go and do some things. So let's go back here. I think that we're still missing some things right over here. Like I want to go more in depth, but what do I mean with going more in depth? I think that one of the things that we were talking about is consider the civs and consider like the units. So first of all, let's get started. Like we're talking about military and economy. I think that there are several steps here that we can break this down even further. So if I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, if I can, there we go. Right. So let's break down in depth as well. The in-depth is like trying to learn what is the balance between like military and economy. But I think that within military and economy, there are still some sort of like sections within there that we can break this down further. So first of all, I think that one of the things that got pointed out to me recently by Brownie, or that's a muffin, is that my military production should always constantly sort of be going. So I need to understand, like, if I'm building something, like, how much does it cost? Like, if I know that, like, 6 villagers on sheep, as Lorian just said, that supplies, like, a town center with 1 villager constantly, I also need to know, like, what does that do in, like, an archery range? Like, how much do I need for archers? How much do I need for, like, stable units? So I think that we need to go to military buildings production requirements. So basically, like, if you look at your, like, building requirements, it's like, what do you need to constantly produce something? So if I want to be like, oh hey, I want to add some scouts now, or if I want to add some knights, or if I want to add some infantry, I need to understand, like, what is going to happen, like how many villagers do I need to have, like, go to food or gold or whatever. I think that that's kind of important to know. Also, we're going to go in depth on, like, economy stuff. I think that it's good to probably, like, figure out, like the way that things around the map are centered. So, like, what do the resources interact with, like, upgrades? Maybe something like that. Or actually, no. I think what we can better do, because, like, you probably always want to get some sort of upgrades. Like, you want to get all the upgrades to always have it be good. I think that one thing that's very important is, like, what does the situation allow for? So I'd say, like, learning the environment of different maps slash I'm just gonna call that games. There we go. All right, anything else? Oh yeah, civs. I think civs is also a really good one. So let's go here. Then learn different zifs. That's a good one too. Right. Anything else? Let's see. Let me go and bring this back right here. Right. Let's see. But that's enough through something in the Discord right here. All right, I'm gonna go check that out. Right here. A lot of things are best learned by exposure. I think that's also really good. Like, I think, like, a lot of these things I can learn over time. But what I'm also thinking is, like, it's also good to, like, not like note them down so I can tackle them. Let's see, what else do we have? So right now we have the build orders. We have, like, doing that. Oh, that's a really good thing. Okay. I'm gonna go and see if I can, like, take that from there and also, like, toss that right here into the YouTube and Twitch thing. Let's see, can I copy this? Copy text. Right. So these right here are this right here is the link that Brownie just sent me. So I'm gonna go paste that right in here in the chat. If you guys are interested, because I think, like, what I've just seen, like, this is really good. This right here is, like, a website that will allow you to do exactly what I was just talking about. So I'm just gonna pop that in here. I'm gonna bring that up here as well. Right there. This right here is what I was talking about. So this right here is a website that does exactly what I was talking about. We need to find how much do things cost. So let's say that I have, I want to do, someone name a human. Someone name a unit. What kind of unit do we want to make right now? I'm thinking, archers. We want to build archers. Let's go. We need an archer. What do we need for archers? So it seems right here, we need to have 2 villagers on wood, and we need to have 4 villagers on gold. But if we get certain upgrades, then that depends on, like, do we have gold mining? Then we need 3 villagers. And if we have the wood upgrades, we only need 2, which is still the same as before. So it's 2 on 4, 2 to 3. Right. And then let's say that, oh, they're coming in with skirmishers. Then what we need to counter with scouts. So let's say we want to add scouts to it. Scouts and archers. That seems to be, like, a very standard thing. So that means that right now, if we want to build that, this count stays to be the same, but we also need 8 farms for the scouts. So then this right here becomes, like, the units that we need. And of course, if we want to build them, like, twice at the same time, we need to double these numbers. So this right here seems to be a really handy site. Thing right now for me is to learn this by heart, because, yeah, I don't think I can just pause the game every single time, be like, hold on, I want to make something, and then like pause the game and then just be like, let me go check the site right here. But it's a really handy point to get started. So, yeah, I think that this right here is a really, really good handy thing to have. So if we bring that back right here, Dorian says, I know someone who does that. You know someone who goes ahead and pauses the game for you to see like what he needs to build? Ooh. Ooh, damn. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Right. So let me make sure that this is a little bit better centered. Right, so, what do we have right now? We have, like, we need to learn the production. We need to learn the civs and the environment. I think maybe I can actually, like, bring these two down to, like, a single thing. Because, like, let me see. Because I think that there is, like, that these things are very similar. Like we want to learn, like, how to deal with certain different situations where the environment is different or the civ is different, and depending on, like, if you play the same map with a different civ, it can also change things a lot, like, up a big bunch. So I would say, like, learn different situations, but maybe before that, if we know how to build a military, one thing I've also wondered about is, like, how do you move around your units? Because when I started playing Age of Empires 2, the way that I would fight was just build everything up and then just send it. And then the other side would also send it. And then whatever would be left standing, that would be the winner. But I think there's a lot more to it. I think there's, like, a lot more different, like, stances and patrol and that sort of stuff. I think that's also really important for me to know, because that applies to basically every civ. So I think that that is also something that I should focus on at some point in time. So if you go right here, let's add in military tactics. For that we have stances, we have what is it, formations, and is there something else that is important with them? Maybe like bonuses. So, like, what are the counters, like what is important to look at, like that sort of stuff. And then, like, we can play different games / civs. So I think that this right here, if I know the build order, if I then, like, by going over the standard build orders and I try to improve them, then if I go into playing a little bit more in depth, like first looking at, like, what do I need to sustain production from, like, if I add an extra TC, if I add an extra, like, military building, like, what do I need for that? And then how do I control that military? I think that will give me a certain understanding of, like, basic eco, basic startup, like, how that works. And then from there on, I can go and try and, like, play different game modes, play with different civs, like take, like, what I know from the basics and then take that forward and, like, try and adapt with it based on, like, what different civs do. And I think if we're there, that sounds pretty close. Is there anything that I'm missing right now? Is there anything that is still very important for me to be wary of? Let's see. Hotkey usage is also important, not only for military. Hotkeys. Okay, yep. Where do I add hotkeys? Hotkeys, I'm actually thinking, like, maybe that's just, like, that's also more of a general thing. Because one of the things that I noticed, like, when I start working on, like, things like programming or working on, like, video editing software or working with anything that needs, like, you to understand, like, different ways of, like, structuring things and working with, like, the hotkeys that are around, the macros that are around, if you say, like, oh, I'll do that later, you'll never get around to it. It's the same thing with, like, learning Japanese. It's like you have these kanji, which I think are, like, hotkeys for a word, because you just have to write one character, one very, very difficult character, or sometimes two, in order to write, like, the entire string of hiragana. It's kind of like a hotkey, but a lot of people skip it to the end, and I think that that's kind of a shame, because then you never pick it up. So what I think is maybe more important is to, like, do these hotkeys right here at the start. So if I say hotkeys, I think that right there will also be, like, an ongoing process. I'll make it more like that, where obviously at the start we're just going to start with simple hotkeys, and then as things come in, where maybe, like, we'll learn to play with different units, different buildings, we'll add on to the hotkeys. That's a good one. All right. Anything more? Anything more? Lorian says, learn one hotkey a week and they'll start sticking quite fast. Yeah, that's why I think it's good to go down bit by bit. Arabia is probably the best map to focus on. That sounds like a very good start to get going with. Let's see. Later, if you want to set a goal for yourself, here's a site with AoE to community tournaments. Jaeger, can you throw that into the Discord? Because I don't accept links in the chat because we've had some problems with some bots. And you know, Twitch ain't really there to fix that real quick. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go to right there. You can add hotkeys for going to different builds, etc. in settings, and you can every game you can assign different types of units to groups. Oh yeah, group control. Group control is also a good one. Let me go and take that. Let me throw that in there. Oh shoot! I sent the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Working with two keyboards, man. I need to get used to this once more. There we go. That's a Discord. I probably need to set up a bot for this or something. I do have a bot for it, but I don't use... Sorry about that. So, right. I think that this right here is more or less our plan. This right here is the plan that I'm going to be working with. The AoE 2 plan. That's going to take me from noob to a build order guy to an in-depth guy that is going to learn all about like this sort of stuff, and then hopefully I'll be some sort of decent tourney player. Hopefully. I guess the only thing that remains is just to kind of get started with it. Right. Oh boy, I'll see if I can like take this thing that we've made and like put it in some sort of like format that you guys can see, and like maybe we can add on to it. Because one thing that I think is also important is that this is like a dynamic process, because I don't want to like right now, like what do I know, right? I literally just got started. I have no idea. So I think it's important for me to also feel free to like adapt and change the schedule around if I learn more. And I'm also super up to suggestions. Like if you guys know people that might be able to help me, if you guys like feel like, hey, there's these things that you can do, or like there's ways that like I know of this, that, like I love Brownie for like sending in like the what is like the unit website that can count like the resources for the units. If you know more stuff like that, or you know like the fun tournament, like the community tournaments, let me know, because we're just gonna dive right into Age of Empires 2, and we're just gonna like I'm just gonna explore everything there is. That's the plan. So yeah, I think that's a good start. That is a good start. Good start. Right. Gotta get used a little bit to drinking stuff again. Otherwise, I have to very rough throat. Lorian says, there are some aspects that I'd like to mention. AoE 2 is an investment game. Liquidity in resources is bad when you aren't saving for something. It always happens to float a lot of something. The trick is knowing what you can spend and when and when it happens. Right. So basically what you're saying is that if I'm playing, I want to get a lot of resources, but it's bad to have a lot of resources on hand. You want to expend that. You want to spend that right away into something that can work for you. Whether that be working in the sense of like getting more economy, or working in the sense of building military that can take down the opponent's economy. Because resources just sitting in the bank are not doing anything. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to remember. Also in real life. Actually, no. Be sure to always have something in the bank, okay? Don't just say like, oh man, AoE 2. We just need to send everything. So every single penny that I got, I'm just spending on shit. Probably wouldn't do that in real life. But then again, I know financial advice probably shouldn't look towards me, so just be responsible. Do I notice some pre-game jitters? Some pre-game jitters even? You got this. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Whew. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is, I think we should just go and play a game. I think we should just go play a game, like, find a standard. Like, see what the standard is that I'm working with. Let's go. Right. There we are. Oh shoot. Is this the right place? Nope. Hold on, I need to figure something out. I've switched to Linux. Like I'm switching to Linux right now. We'll talk about that at some point. But right now, let's see. That works. Right now, there's like a couple things I need to figure out. Oh yeah, this whole segment is about stalling. It's about stalling playing the game. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You found me out. You found me out. This entire stream was just gonna be me talking about playing the game, not actually playing the game. I mean, like, you know, the longer I keep this up, the longer I keep this up, maybe I can just get to like the pro level by just talking about it. You know, you know how they're these people who like make content or stream about how they're like super smart about a certain topic, like how they're fantastic about like a field, and everyone just assumes because they sound so like authoritarian, like they sound like they know a lot, and they're just talking all the time, but you don't see them actually doing the thing that they say they're really good at. I'm like, maybe I can become that in AoE. I'll just be the guy that says that he's really good, but then never plays. I'm like, yeah, no, I do that way differently. Like, listen, I got 10 years of experience in this game. I played this game for 10 years. Actually, I don't. I got 2 years of experience playing this game. I don't know. Stuff like that. Arabia, Archer, or Scout opening. Either is fine. Arena, fast cast on the boom. Right? I'm just going to go and drop right in. We're just going to see what happens. Let me go fire up this game. We'll see. Also, I think there can be some homework in watching good players play. There's a lot to learn from unit control to where the attention is being spent. That's also something. If you guys know like any cool people that like make content and stuff around Age of Empires 2, people that you think I should watch, whatever, let me know. Because I'm also down to like watch other people, collab with other people. If people are down to like, you know, like if they want to show me the way by just completely just demolishing me on stream, totally down. Do it, or the other way around if they want to give me an easy win. Right, let's see. Let me go fire up the game. Sounds like that's about right. With how long have I been streaming for? How long have I been streaming for? Guys, how long have I been streaming for? Oh, about an hour and a half. Been streaming for about an hour and a half, and we're only just turning on the game. That's, oh my god, we gotta keep that up. I'll never be great at this. It's gonna be fantastic. Right, starting up. Let me go save this right here. Hold on. Just gonna close some stuff over here and then run the game. Viper, the ex-Go player, Hera, current Go player, and he has tutorials actually. All right. Let me write down these names. Viper and Hera. All right. Sounds good. There we go, game is starting up. So then, let's see. I just need to go and take a look that everything looks fine, especially when it comes to the setup. If I'm just gonna go do like a really quick, just to see like how does this look in terms of overlay. Does that look good? Or do you want me to move? Because I'm thinking that right now I'm kind of like not in the ideal position right here. If we go right here, let me see. Face cam. Maybe move myself over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna play this game, by the way. Because I said we need to have some real life experience, okay? So I'm gonna go place myself right over here. Right, whatever. This is fine. It's fine. I'll deal with it. Let me fix this right here. Filters. Get transform. Okay, this right here will be our situation. Everything else, chat looks good. I'm just gonna keep with small chat. I think that's fine. Right. Quit this game? Yes. Right. I'm not here to demolish, but I'm definitely up to answer a lot of questions on basic coaching, especially open to answer about plays game with Rex available. Oh yeah, that's also something that we can do right here in this. Oh man, I'm floating. Right, I need to fix. I need to fix this. Right. I think I might have an idea for this, but honestly, like this is gonna take some like we're just gonna figure it out over time. But I think I have some ideas. So yeah, let's go play a game. Right, let's see what we have. Have you done AoE 2 tutorials? Actually, I don't think I have. That's also something I could do. Right, so I think we should just dive right in. I think one thing that may be a good idea is just to get a little feel for how I play. I'm just gonna go play a match. What kind of match should I... The question is though, what kind of match should I play? I do want to do something online just to get a feel for it. We have multiplayer, we have a quick play, which is an unranked thing, and we have a multiplayer, which is a ranked thing. Yeah. I think you guys said to go and climb the ladder, so I guess we should go and do ranked. Dorian says one way to get into build orders is doing Cicero's build order guide scenarios. It's single player scenarios that teach you the selected build order while grading your execution. Ooh, that's interesting too. That's a good place to start the tutorial missions. All right, I'll add them here as well. Hold on. Tutorial missions. And you said the Cicero's build order guide scenarios. Older guide scenarios. Right. I think that's good, however, to now go and do something. Ranked quick play? Shall we do a quick play? Because I have no idea, like, I have no idea what this is doing right now. We have a 1v1, Arabia, Black Forest, Arena, Nomad, Mega Random Lowland, Glade. Right? I don't know. Right. Let's get started with a quick play. Let's do a quick play. I trust a quick play more. Right. Let's just find a match. Right. Let's go. Let's see how well I'll do. And just a random game. This right here is going to be the standard. This is where we're coming from. Afterwards, we'll see where we're going. I should kind of see if I can move things in the UI as well, so I can move myself down. But I'll figure it out later. Ooh, we found a match. We found a match. Let's see. We're playing with a Persian player, which means that we're playing a team game. I think this right here is our team. Let's say hello. Hello. Any preference? Do you guys want? Let's see. We see we have a Persians player, so that if we go to Persians right here, I'm gonna go and turn off the music here. If we go to Persians, what we see right there with Persians is that they have strong town centers. They are kind of a cav civ, so we could do something with archers. And we get the Night Line gets extra attack versus range soldiers. It doesn't seem like they have anything that they want, so let me then go to someone that I've played with before, Vietnamese. Let's do that. And say I'm ready. Doesn't seem like they have any preference, but we know one person has a cav civ. I'm going to go archers because I think that playing with archers will be useful because then we have at least archers and like cav. Other than that, I have no idea. We're playing with Danilo, and we're playing with a bunch of numbers. And we're playing against Persians, Franks, and Chinese. Alright guys, good luck. I'm doing this as I'm at my worst right now. I'm at my worst I'll ever be. So, sorry about that, but we'll see how it goes. Right, this is the very first... Let's go. We're waiting on our numbers. We're waiting on our numbers. Playing humans. Oh, interesting. I think thanks to my bonus, they'll know where the TZs are, right? Or do I have to? I don't know. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Watch me now, like, be distracted when we get started. Come on. Are you ready? Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, game. Whew. Wow. Someone has a crappy connection. I know, right? I know. There we go. We're getting started. All right. So this right here is my very first game in a long time online. My very first game on stream as well. So it's been about like 5 months since I've last played this game, or actually since I've last streamed. There's been a lot of things going on in the meantime. So yeah, if I sound a little bit out of it, sorry about that. It's I need to somewhat get used to this again. It seems like we're playing some sort of arena location where if I look at this right here, it seems like we have a somewhat walled thing, but I don't really see a good like wood line here. So we need to go find the wood line. I see we have 2 boards over there. That's quite good as well. And other than that, let's see, we have our 6 right here, so that's good. I need to find a wood line. I found a wood line right here. Is that a good wood line? Seems like it. We're gonna go send it over there. I found some deer that we might be able to push. Need to keep on producing villagers. Yes, I found something right over there. I'm just gonna go and this might be a desperate play. Maybe it's not smart. Oh no, that's not smart indeed. That right there is a better one. What are you doing? These guys are 5. You're what? Why are you there? Why are you there, villager? What are you doing? That fair just had a mind of its own. Right. I don't know if I can find my other sheep over there. I'll have to go and send this one right over there. We're just gonna go push some deer, I think. We have a lot of deer around here. So if we're gonna go archers, I think we should go a couple of wood. Let's see, we have 3 on wood right now. You can go right over there. And the next one should go to food. Right, let's send that guy over there. Also, let me do that. Let's see, these are 4 right now. So that means that the next one should probably go towards the boar. Let's see, I have that properly set up. Sheep can go right over there. You go right over there. Let's keep making fills. And take down the boar. Alright, you can go right there. Then I want to go here. I want to... No. Oh. Ah, shit. I've made a mistake. I think. See, this right here is why I need to learn the build orders. Because right now, I am a house behind. I want to go and like be smart and then build the house right here. So that I don't need to have... So like I'm already walled up in case someone comes. But because I built the mill first, I got screwed. And this right here is where build orders will really help. Let's go. Jager says, okay, you're not a complete AoE noob. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I'm at least not completely hopeless. But right now, oh, I don't see time. I hope my teammates are doing good. I kind of want to tell them the locations because I don't know. Do you guys know whether these people can see the locations of these other people? All right, you can go over there. Oh shoot, that's bad. All right, then you go over there. Let's go here. 12 to 4. I need you to build a house and then go over there. Let's see, what are you doing? Go on there, and then go on there. Right now I'm on 19, 18, 19. Maybe more to wood now. Let's see, I should probably keep pushing some deer because I don't have that much wood. But what I also want to do is I want to do that. Let them know right there that they're over there. They have team fish enabled. They'll see where they are. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure these see enemies. Right, let's see. Right now I am on 21. I should probably not do that many anymore. No, you should still go to wood. I think that you might want to go ahead and build that. Let's see. It's a bit weird because everything is kind of away from where I'm used to it. Where like things a little bit further away, and now we can click up. Where's my sheet? There it is. Shoot it. Good. Right. Right now I need to rebalance some things because I think that at this point in time we have too many on food, so we need a couple of these guys to go to wood. On this wood line, I have a bunch of these guys right here. They should all go on the same thing and then go and take that. In the meantime, I can go scout because right now I don't know much about the enemy. I don't know much about the map either. And we should go and start looking up. Let's see, green is up right now, which is my team member. That's good. Let's see how they're doing. They have scouted quite a bit already. Seems quite good. I think some of you guys can go over there. I don't know how many I need on gold. I really don't. I'm putting 5 on there. That feels like way too much. It feels like way too much, but fuck it. I've already dedicated to it. Once you guys are done with that, you guys go over there. I just want to go ahead and scout a bit in circles around here just to get a feel for like where are their wood lines, what's going on. Also, I need you to go ahead and build me a barracks. Can I build a barracks like in as part of my wall? Yes, I can. Because I need to go and wall up properly. Because right now, this right here is a bit... It's a bit of a mess. So we just got up, so that means I need to go and get double bit axe. I don't know if I want to get that over there. I was a little bit late on this, which is worrisome. But right now, I have this over there. I want to get an... let's see. The next thing I need to do right now is get rid of these villagers and get wheelbarrow because I'm going to be too late for my house. You can go ahead and build me the archery range, please. I think that's in a good position. And then you can go and build a thing right over there. And you can go ahead and build a house right over there. And then I think that I need to send more here to wood, I guess. Let's see what my scout is doing. My scout has found the enemy base. Where does the enemy have the lumber camps? Like, that's kind of important. We see, like, a little military building right over here. That's important to take a look at. Let's see. We just got by there. Let's see. Will I have enough? What are you doing? Hold on, why do I have a villager over here? What the heck are you guys doing? Oh my god, I have villagers that felt like taking an adventure. Alright, you guys can go and take wood over there, because I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. But that's not where I need you to be. So I also need to figure something out against wandering villagers. In the meantime, let's go and build some archers. And I need to go ahead and... I have one villager that I need to go ahead and, like, do some walling. And I need some others to go ahead and help me with I need to go ahead and like build some farms because right now I have way too little farms. The mill is researching horse color. I don't know when I did that, but that's just something I did. We have I thought if I could get that scout that would be nice. But I can't. Nah, I need to keep up the fill production. That's right, that's right, that's right. I'm lacking behind them there. You go over there. In the meantime, I need to scout a little bit more. We also don't know anything about this guy here. So I just want to see, just kind of around there, what's going on. I need to have way more right here on building things. There. Maybe what I can do is I can go and build a mill here. And start building stuff over there. You, wool villager, go keep wooling here. Place, because I need to have some defenses. I don't want people to just be able to walk right through here. Like, this wall is kind of interesting, I think. Let's see. We can go wall this all the way up. Just so that they're not able to immediately run in. Well, let's see. Gloko, how's it going? I remember you. Oh, I remember you too. Good to see you, man. Actually, these guys can go ahead and like take some of the hunt as well. There we go. One of you go over there. So far, these people are leaving me somewhat alive. Like, I haven't had a real attack just yet. I need to go at my archery range. Like, let's see how this is going. Yes, it is an old game indeed. But I'm trying to get somewhat good at it. Hopefully, at some point in time. Right now, it's still a lot of trying. But we'll see. This right here is the base game that I'm going with right now. And we're just going to go and see how things are progressing as I move along. This bush is almost going to be done. And once that's done, I'll just... You do that, and then you do that. Keep making villagers! Dang it! Also, my archery range. Let's see where these guys at. I got 7 archers right now. So that means I could probably get this right here. We already have yellow advanced into the castle age. Ooh, that's so fast. That is so incredibly fast. Let's see over here. What am I on with my things over here? I got my little colony here. You build that and then go back there. I need to find where his wood line is. I haven't found his wood line yet. That's so strange. Let's see. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Where is it? Where does he keep the secrets? Where is he getting wood from? Let's see, you can build a house over there. Then we'll lock that off. Block that off. A lot of things. Let's see, Rahab, how's it going? I'll stick it up there as there so he doesn't miss it. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I don't know if I missed something. There's too much going on right now. Also, how much... Wait, I can already... Dude. I can already click up. I've been queuing way too many fills. Oh, okay. So, I didn't know that was a thing that could happen, but apparently I've been queuing up way too many fills. You'll need 2 feudal age buildings to go up to castle age. Yeah, I was just too short in food. But right now, I'm floating too many resources. Just a suggestion from chat. I pinned it. All right. Let me see. You guys can go over here and build me another lumber camp place. Because right now, you clicked up more ranges. Yes, I need more ranges. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I can add more ranges. I also need to find where these guys are vulnerable, because right now, I have no idea. I have no idea. So we're going to take one of you, and you can go ahead and build some ranges right here. Where am I being attacked? They're attacking up here with knights, it seems. Or are those knights, or I don't know. My fair just got taken down. All right, you guys go forward. Build some ranges. Dude, don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's see. He's walled up all the way over here. Oh, here's his wood line. Yes, that's where I want to attack. I found it. I found it. Right, good. So that means that these archery rangers are completely out of line. Fuck. Right, let's see. What is going to be our next move? Our next move, once you're done with that, I want to upgrade the archers. And I want to go ahead and get my upgrades right here. Crossbow, fletching, and ballistics, Lorian says. All right, we're going to do that. In the meantime, I need to figure out like how this is set up. And I need to make sure that my my base is properly protected. Do I have? I have enough to go ahead and build another thing right over there. Add more on gold. 3 is barely enough. Yep, we're going to fix that right away. No, don't attack, you idiots. And I also need a, what's it called? I need a university. Let's see, where can I build a university? You guys can go ahead and build a university first, actually. Build that, and then go ahead and build that. So let's see how we're doing. Keep making archers. Let's see. I need to get the economy upgrades. I don't need armor just yet because I haven't been attacked yet. I do think that I'm gonna need to have. I need to have a lumber camp refresh right over here. And I'm gonna need these guys right here. Once they're done with that, I'll need them to go over there. And these guys will go over there, because right now I need to walk way too much. Let's see, how's this going? How's this going right now? Let's see, that over there is quite good. For these guys, I probably need another lumber camp, another mining camp right over there. You guys can go right here on farms, because I will need farms. Don't! These guys really need to learn to stand their ground. Time to feast, boys! I need to have ballistics. I need to continue to produce. Let's see, how you guys doing? Let's see, you guys need to come forward right here. 2 more over there. Right here, I see an idol. I need to find where else he is. Stand ground, please. Stand ground. Alright, what I want to do right now is I want to build... I'm low on everything. What I need to do right now is I want to go ahead and build a archery range right here. So I'm a little bit more forward. I'm low on houses as well. Let's go and build some houses. Okay, so he has a castle right now already. Maybe I can just like walk in and see what he has over here. Ranges are being split like that? That's not good. No, I know. I need to go and take the hill. I also need to take my... Dude, this is a bad fight, maybe? There we go. I think that that's all his army. Let's see. You guys get to work. You, in the meantime, need to go on over here. Build some houses. We need to block this off. Where are you? Damn it! 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 I've lost control of these guys. Right, choose some fellows in town centers. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. I may also want to have some siege at some point. Oh, there we go. Oh, dude, I've been losing shit over there the entire time. Dang it. Dude, I'm gonna lose these fills. Fuck! Oh my god, this is horrid. This is horrid. What are these villagers doing? Why do I have these villagers going here? Dude! Why do I have an entire migration into the enemy camp? What is this? What are you guys doing? TC gather point? Why do I have a TC gather point over here? That's so dumb. Right now I need to go and fix this up right away. You guys go all the way over there. You set them to go to this camp. You set them to go over there. Where's my other TC? You set them to go over there. You set them to go over here. My archers need to go right here. Alright, you go. I've already changed this. Please, for the love of Chin-Chin, change it. Right. I still have my scout, so I can still go over here. So what I want to do right now is I want to go and explore over here. All of you guys, by the way, are going to be on stand ground. I don't want to see you doing anything different. Because you made a villager and right-click on being aggroed, I assume. Damn it. Right. Let's see. Right now, this is a bit of a mess. I want to complete my houses, and I want to complete like a certain wall here. So that I don't need to be worried about... Oh, I can click up to imp. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Let me go and like build some things over there. In the meantime, you can go ahead and finish this over here. And right here. They're still in this wood line. That's good. Dude. Oh, dude, this sucks. I'm gonna lose my entire mass here. Dang it! I need to have some armor on here. And I think I'm also gonna need to make my own trash units. Because right now I'm being fucked in the asshole. So... we're gonna go and change our setup here. We're gonna go and build some more archers, and we're also gonna go to our. We're gonna build some pikemen. Let's see. I can shift Q to build to do 5 villagers. Okay, where am I being attacked? Let's see, this one, everyone needs to just stay inside. Let's see, we have this right here. See, right here we have some information. I don't know what what the rest of my team is doing. In the meantime, I should also go and take a look at how my economy is doing, because right now I'm floating way too much. Build another TC on there, please. Let's go get some upgrades. What am I missing? I'm missing a lot of food. So you guys get on food right now. Like, I'm missing a lot of food. Build a lot of archers, that's good. These are allies, that's good. Market for buying us. Yes, I can build a market as well. That's good. Chemistry in the university. Yes, I should go ahead and do that. I'm missing right here. I'm missing a lot of... so I'm going to go build a market right now. Right. You have the food. Let's see. Not yet, not yet, not yet. I need more of you guys to go forward. Go make some farms right there. Please, go ahead. Make some farms, make some farms, make some farms. I need to refresh this wood line. I need you to go ahead. And I do need... actually, wait. I can go ahead and build a castle here. Maybe. And I can start pressuring this. So what I need then... Is there's 750 food in the TC? Oh yeah, there is. All right, I want a whole bunch of you guys to come forward. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go and start the attack on here. I think. Arbalest Embracer. Yes, I need to go ahead and do that as well. So let's sell some wood, buy some food. Let's see if we can make more of this. Because with this, I need to go ahead and build some more. You guys can go ahead and build a mill, please. Oh, I build a house. Nope, 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 nope. Don't build a house. Build a mill, please. Thank you. And now go ahead and build a whole bunch of farms around that. You guys can go ahead and build a siege workshop here, maybe. Here, let's see. What can I do? Battle elephants or paper money? I think I want some trebuchets. And then you guys can go ahead and build more. Oh, you guys can go ahead right here. I see a castle coming up there. Don't stop making army and fills. I know. Okay, so focus on making army and fills. More pikemen. You guys can go ahead and build a castle right over there. Let's see, all my eco upgrades as well. Let's see, what do we need for this? I need more gold. I need more villagers on gold, so once they've built this, you guys can go over there and do some gold digging. Alright, you guys can go over there and do some gold digging as well. And then I want to make more of these. Alright, so then you can go over there and I want to take the castle maybe. We're just going to go take this down as far as we can. You get to work over there, please. You go ahead and then you can work there. Let's see how many villagers I'm on. I'm maybe on like a little bit too much. I need more trebs. Yes, I do. Let's go. All right. I need some of you guys to go and build me more help with this sort of stuff right there, please. I need more buildings. I need more production because right now I'm floating way too much. And there we go. 2. Let's see. Right now this unit seems to be big, too big. Could paper money get the gold for the woodcutters? I could get paper money, yes. Let's see here. Also, infantry want their armor more than anything. Alright, let's go and do that. Alright, you guys can go for it. Let's build more archers. Let's build more... Actually, I can just... I think I can take this. Actually, that may not be too smart. I don't see a lot of fills here that I can deal anything with. So what I'm going to do right now is you guys can go forward. Help me with taking this. This can go forward. Help me take that. I need to get out of the castle range fire. And then we need to go there. Siege Engineers, Second University. Yes, let's do that. Build faster and also Siege Engineers. I can load a trap as well. Let's see, I need these to go forward right there. Let's see, I see an evacuation over here. That's good. That is good. You get to work there. Let's see. So right now what I'm noticing is that I am completely focused on everything else that's going on right now. And I have no idea what to do. I should probably go and get like... do I still have a do I still have like a monastery? Or I should probably go and get some relics. Like, yeah, you guys make that. And once you've made that, you go over there. Alright, seems like so far we're doing quite good on these. Alright, red has resigned. Purple has resigned. Seems like we're winning this right here. And I think that we won this one. Oh, I should probably do star GG like that. Oh boy. I'm so sorry that I have just been completely captured by this game. There was supposed to be some commentary around here, but that just left out the window. Do I still have a scout? I still have a scout! Oh, we need to go over here. Dude, how did my scout survive right next to this TC? It's just been standing next to that TC this entire time. Oh, look at how many kills I can get there. Who is still fighting? Yellow is still fighting. Wow. They're a yellow player. I don't know what the yellow players are doing. Let's see. Where are my teammates fighting, by the way? They're fighting there. Let's see. I'll just get some of these kills right here. And we'll go and move over to yellow. And let's see what he wants to do. I think, like, this is right. This is over right now. So, I mean... we've never attacked, like, we've never, like, done any market stuff, by the way. So that's also kind of important. I don't know what yellow, like, how yellow has been fighting, because I haven't heard any attack signals. But yeah, I think that right there, we've been going. But that's some officers. There was plenty of commentary. We're enjoying every thought straight out of your brain. Oh, man. Right now, though, like, I have never just seen so many players just kind of stand around and just be, well, there you go. Have fun feasting. I don't know why yellow is not giving up. I have not seen any attacks from yellow. I've not seen any attacks at all. I think that if we can just go ahead and just go take a look. Like, one thing that I'd like to do, by the way, right now is because there's nothing going on, I'm just gonna go get all the ticks because it doesn't matter anymore. These people are not gonna get back anymore, so I'm just gonna get everything. I should get a monk, just because I find like that looks fun at the end of the end stage. But yeah, one thing that I found is that, oh wow. Yellow is fighting back. Whoa! Yellow is fighting back. There is a fighting yellow! Dude! No way! Let's go! Let's do this! Dude, that gets me excited. That gets me very excited. I'm probably gonna lose these traps. I don't care. We have a fight on our hands. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go and actually, like, right now, I can go ahead and do some fun stuff now. So... we need to go rebuild our army because we completely lost everything because I really did not expect any of these guys to still do things. So you guys, everyone just come forward. Come forward. No, I need the villagers. Yes! Yes, please. Thank you. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to go and make our attack base from over here. And I also want to have my counter unit right here. I did not expect yellow to still be that active. I thought he'd kind of like left out. So what we're gonna do right now? Oh, I did not notice. I did not notice. It's exciting. We can go fight again. We're gonna go and build everything up. I'm also gonna. Oh, there they are. I should get my Pokeboys over here, because right now my archers are not doing all that great. And now he's found this, but I am getting him. But right now, I need to go and build a lot more over here. Let's see, these right here will be our archer mass. I want these guys to come over there too. Trust your army, they'll shoot without orders. Alright, I'll put some faith in them. Where's my monk? There we go, we have a bunch of idle villagers. You guys can go ahead and build a mining camp over there. Let's see, how full are we with things right now? We're completely stuffed with villagers right now. So, we have a bit of an issue right now, is that I think... Let's see, these are for allies, right? Did I make man-at-arms? Dude, that's... I must have misclicked. Right. Right now, I have these guys over here, and I have these guys over here. I'm missing the capacity to build trebs. This right here is all enemy stuff. So then if I want to do something with siege, what I need to do is I just need to go ahead and like use my buildings as siege, I guess. So we're just gonna go here. Oh, here he's taking gold. That's great. You guys can come over here, and we're gonna go build a castle in there. If I lose anything, then that will give me space for trebs and siege. If I don't lose anything, we're taking him down. I just did not expect yellow to have any fight in them. But here we go. If there's a hill, build on the hill. Oh shoot! Well, I have money for another castle, so we're just gonna go build that on the hill then. You guys can go and stand ground right here. What might be a better place? Seems like they're advancing over there. We'll just build one right next to there. Fuck it. Fuck it. It looks weird. It is probably very weird, but I don't care. What do I want to do? I want to make more Pokeboys. Right there, and I want to make more archers. And we're finally victorious. Dude, that took so much longer than I thought it would. Wow. Man, yellow had it in him. At least they don't they want to fight to the end. Thanks for the game. There we go. Let's just talk a little bit with these guys. So, oh boy, that was an interesting match. I think that we should probably take a look at what this was like. Because right now this was kind of hopeless. Actually, no, it wasn't entirely hopeless. I was very caught up. This is as I said, this is like the worst it's gonna be. So what I want to do right now is I'm gonna go and open up Capture Age, which if you're familiar with this game, you probably know that I can just like quit the current game. We can look at the statistics, but I'm going to look at that later as well. If we look at the timeline, actually yellow like did quite well with its like population, but compared to what we had, like that was insane. But I want to have a better look. Now normally you can just click on the button to go to Capture Age. I'm on Linux, so what I need to do is I need to go and run this special script right here, and then I can go and start up Capture Age because Linux is special. All right, but yeah, I actually, to be honest, I was not. Here, I should go and change this around. Okay, you can unpin. Yeah, I still need to figure out like how I'm going to do my chats because I had my streamer bot thing that didn't show the pin. Man, I need to get back. Rahab, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, we're right here. Let's go take a look at this game right here, and let's go have a little bit of an analysis. Let's have an analysis, guys. All right, so welcome everybody to an Age of Empires 2 game where I am floating around in space. Can I make that space below me disappear? No, I can't. All right, well, you're gonna look at me slide all the way down right here because it's been a bit. It's been a long while since I've played some Age of Empires 2 on stream. It's also been a long time since I've streamed. But in this game, you're gonna see me win a team game I'm sorry for spoiling that right now, but I mean, like, it's gonna be very clear very early on as to like what's gonna happen in this game. But you're gonna see me play a game, or maybe I should start it differently. Whoa, look at that resolution. Look at that resolution right there. If you zoom out, I remember this seemed so HD when I first like got this right here, as after the HD version. But this right here, it's just pixels. These people are existing, just like Rahab, just like me. Welcome everybody to an AoE game, which has been a long time since I've done one on stream. Honestly, I've also not streamed in a long time. It's been 5 months that I've streamed for the last time. But right here, I'm playing a match. This is what this guy was doing. Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna follow Greg right here, who's just standing around in front of his house. Sometimes he wants to go home. I sometimes want to go home too. But then I realize my work is at home, and I can never truly go home. Or am I always at home? Who knows? Anyway, yeah, I wanted to go back to AoE 2 because it's been a long time since I streamed. There's been a lot of things going on in the background. If you haven't seen, like, I've made an entire, like, 2-part video series about a big project I've been working on, which, normally, like, you want to talk about, like, the big project, like, oh man, like, how good was it? But, yeah, it succeeded and also didn't succeed in ways. So, I want to get back to AoE 2. One of the things that I want to do with that is make sure that I do it properly. One of my big goals is to become one of the best players in Age of Empires 2. I say, but I rather mean, like, I kind of want to be sort of presentable. Maybe I want to play in a tournament in like 2 or 3 months. I'm going to have, oh shoot, I'm going to have a big plan set to go make sure that everything works at a rate. So I'm floating again. See, this is what I mean. I'm not very professional at this point in time. I'm not even telling you about like who I'm playing with. So right here, I'm playing this team of like just random people that I ran into with like quick play, because what my plan is right here is to like just give you a baseline. This right here is how I'm playing, and we'll see how this is gonna go. So what we see is like I have the 3-minute 55. Good luck, have fun in chat, which I was way faster at than any of the other players I play with, because none of them actually throw it through anything in chat. So I was very quick with that. But what I'm not quick with this is like getting my hunt over here. My scouts is kind of floundering around, figuring out what to do. And there were other things in this game that I'm going to be struggling with a little bit. But it is interesting to see like what's going on with the team right here. Let's see how most important teammate's doing. Greg right here is out here. I'm still following him. He's actually collecting 9, 10, 11, 12 food. All right, he's out here doing the farming. That's good. Getting the food. We'll check in with Greg later on. If I don't click on anything else, I'll probably be able to find Greg back again. If I click on anything else, well, good luck, Greg. We'll talk to you later. Anyway, what we have right here is we have a map called Ring Fortress, which I want to tell you all things about, but honestly, like, I don't know much about. This is like probably the second time I've seen this map. One of the things that I'm kind of uncomfortable with this map is that you have this wall on a hill, but it's not entirely like closed off, and all these wall pieces are set up in such a weird way. It's like, look at this. Is this wall in between them? I think this is, because you see like a little bit of wood there, but then this right here isn't, because you don't see that little bit of wood there. So like, do I need to place a house there? Can I place a house there? Like, I don't know. So it's a bit uncomfortable when you're starting out, because it feels a lot like an arena game. It feels like a lot like you're safe. You can just like boom right up. But at the same time, it's not really, because there's all these gaps in between them. You need to send a villager around all the way if you want to plug everything up. And then you can be like, oh, well, maybe you want to rush. But then all your wood and stuff is all the way out of here. So yeah, I didn't really know what to do. It's also been a long time. I kind of wanted to be a bit entertaining. I hope I was. Turumbar says it's an aggressive map. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. Also, Martin, how's it going? Good to see you. Hey, nice to see you streaming again. Green is doing nothing. Teal is hitting red. Oh, whoa. A little sneak peek for later on. I'm still juggling how I'm trying to do the multi-stream right now. I've changed some things in the setup, so if I don't read the chat messages right away, just shout at me louder. I'll make sure that I include both chats right here if I can do that. There we go. Now we have YouTube and Twitch going on at the same time. Sorry, YouTube, you're out here too. I like you, appreciate you. Thanks for watching the streams. Thanks for watching the videos, and I also enjoy everyone on Twitch too. Right here, the TZ. I notified them because right now I was playing with. Wait, did I just get a call? I think I just got a call. Hold on. This is kind of an important call. Just a second. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go and can I pause this? I'm gonna pause this. I need to go and take this call right here. I'm super sorry, but this is actually important. I didn't think it was gonna happen right now, so we're just gonna go and play this. Can I play something right now for you to be entertained? I'm going to play the latest video. Let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go over there. Just a second. I'm Martin for YouTube. Okay, cool to see you. I'm just going to go and like play you the latest video I made, because like this, I knew there might be a call coming, but this is kind of important. So we're gonna go Postma 1. Sorry about this. This is gonna take a really quick second, but just a minute. Right there. Guys, and I'll see you guys in a bit. I finally got the milk. What year is it? Oh, hi there. It's been a while. Basically, 5 months ago, I ended my last stream and just left. For which, I'm sorry, okay? There is kind of a reason for this, which I've covered in the main channel in like a 2-part video series, so check it out if you're interested. However, it's not just been busy work, I've also gone to the mystical land of Japan, where you're constantly being bombarded by people, all sorts of street lights, and even more people, where at any point in time you can be attacked by dragons, or birds hunting for food, where the cars on the street may look like luxury Mercedes, or big Fiat Pandas, but in reality they all turn out to be Toyotas. But who really cares about that? Because if there's one thing that Japan is known for, it is their handhelds. Now, in my PS video, I've spoken about how important handhelds were for me while growing up. And my very first introduction to gaming handhelds was a Nintendo DS Lite. I very clearly remember this thing laying on a table like this and just looking at it and being amazed at how elegant it looked. And then you open it up and you had the 2 screens, which was just absolutely unheard of in the age when phones basically just looked like this. It was the very first gaming handheld that I'd ever gotten new, and it also would be for a while, because we'd gotten a game called Mario and Sonic on the Olympic Games, which is by far the worst DS game ever made for competitive people. This right here is how our DS turned out. If you have a game where you have to get out your stylus and go and run very fast like this, mash the A button like this, your device is not really gonna like that at all. Because of this, the next 2 handhelds that I would get would both be second-hand. Where I do have to say that if you want to buy a device when it's still kind of uncool, like you can get some really good deal. Like how I got this Game Boy Color in the time when the DS Lite was all the rage, and how I would get the PS Vita back in the time when everyone was worrying about the Apple, Galaxy, Samsung, Vivo, G smartphone, whatever, and this thing was just kind of left by the wayside. Back then, no one was really collecting these things. However, now, if you want to get one of the more older consoles, you're going to be paying a pretty hefty price. And that's because, well, they're simply not around anymore. Or at least, that's what they say here. Because when I went to Japan, oh boy, would you look at this. They got tons of PS1s, PS2s, SNES, Famicoms. It's like, you can't get these things in Europe anymore. A lot of people say that you can go to Japan and shop really cheap. But if you're going to run into the store for the very first time, they're going to have models on display. And these things, they're not going to be cheap at all. If you want to have the cheap stuff, you need to go to the back of the store, which is called the junk section. Even though you can see right here, it's clearly marked as junk, all this stuff still looks sort of okay. And having heard how Japanese people tend to take care of their things, I was willing to take the chance. Let's start out with this thing right here. The original Nintendo DS. Oh boy, have I wanted to have one for such a long time. With my introduction to handhelds being basically the Nintendo DS, this always had a very special place in my heart. Because even though this was the original one, this one was the one that everyone had. If I was the tech reviewer at the time, there would barely be anything positive that I would have to say about this thing here. Because if you look at how much thinner it is, how narrow the gap is between the 2 screens, and if you just look at the overall design theory of this thing compared to this thrown together piece of, like, is this like a Game Boy Advance bridge? Like what is this? But even though you could have told me all these things, as a kid, this felt like a battle station. If you had one of these like Game Boy cartridges in the DS here, like you had to take this out, put it in there, and it just looked derpy. But then you look at this thing here, and it apparently would go all the way. I guess I'm in for a treat. I'm actually really surprised at how well it feels to hold it in your hand. You have a much bigger D-pad. I think I actually prefer this one. And then you have your power button. So let's take out the cartridge and let's just see what it does. Ooh. I have to find the stylus, which will be here somewhere. I think it's supposed to be here. That is a lot different shape than I expected. And here we are. This looks very much like a DS. I guess that software-wise, it's not as special as I thought. But hardware-wise, it is really cool. Let's move on to the next thing, which is in the same vein, a Nintendo Game Boy. Oh man, do these things look alike. I said that this hinge kind of reminded me of the Game Boy hinge, and I wasn't far off. I always liked this. Most of the time they would be in this color, and then they would have like an entire graphic on here, and then it was just so small. It was so tiny. it felt like the future. I've prepared a Pokemon version. Let's just see if this works, because this, again, was cheap like this thing. It had like something with the screen. I guess we just power it on and all right, let's see if we give you some juice. Okay, will you do something without the game? I guess we should just open it up and see what's going on. We need a normal screw over here, the weird Nintendo one, and oh, is that just a battery? I'm gonna try something. Dude, if this is gonna be a battery thing, who knows? Who knows? A light comes on. Let's see what the screen's like. Ah, are you seeing the same thing that I'm seeing? Because I don't see anything wrong here. Guys, I guess I'm playing Pokemon. It was just the battery. I guess they just plugged it in, just like I did. Saw it flicker, thought it was the display, and then just put it on the shelf. I love junk like this. One
really,
thing I've
I
always
do.
wondered about
Me
is
too.
the games. Because one thing we've already seen is that this right here is the game size for the Game Boy Advance. And it's also the same thing that would fit right here in the Nintendo DS. But then if you took the Game Boy Color, this thing had these really big cartridges.
Yo, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. What do you guys want to do? You want to continue watching this video, or you want to get to the game? Sorry about the little interruption. That was an important call. I'm the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Rahab. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, you want to continue watching this, or do we want to go to the game? Sorry for that little interruption. I knew something might come. They actually told me. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you a little secret. They actually told me they would call yesterday. That's why I planned to stream today. They didn't call yesterday. They called the day. Dang it! Let's game. If you want to see the rest of that video, it's going to be on YouTube. Thought that might be an more interesting thing to watch than the rest. Guessing people will probably want that game walkthrough. Yeah, you can watch the rest of the video if you want right here on like on the channel. It's right over here. Check it out if you're interested. I'm gonna try and come up with a better format for this, because at the same time, like, I think it's nice to have something going on that, you know, like, hey, I can play something. I can have something to have you entertained if something happens in between. But yeah, right here, let me go fix this right here, because I've had 2 times already that this screwed up. So get transform, close. There we go. All right, let's get back to this. All right. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Where was I? I don't know where I was. All right, the important phone call is over. We're back here. I have no idea where I was just now, but I do know that I'm right here rushing to gold, because this was quite confusing. As I say, it's a really uncomfortable map because I don't really know what to do here. I know that Martin just said, like, it's an aggressive map, so you need some aggression, but one thing I find kind of hard is, like, you need to go outside. This feels so exposed. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, what's going on? And then you also have people right here. We have here in the purple, we have Bibing. Bibing right here is playing as a civilization. I think it's a Chinese, if I look at that. I don't know where I can see that, but looking at the amount of villagers they have, I think it's a Chinese, which is very daring at this level. If they're playing at the same level that I am, which I don't think that they were that much higher or lower than I was, that's a very daring start, and that explains a lot. I mean, look at that. Look at that mill being placed just like 2 tiles away from the berries, and 2 tiles away from the TC. Can you fit like a single farm in there? Maybe like 1 single farm over there. And then the wood villagers being around right over here, walking back and forth between the gold. I mean, again, you know, these people aren't the furthest ahead, but at the same time when I'm playing this, if I'm playing this as blue, you just gotta imagine this is what the things look like for me, and everything looks scary. Now, I walk past here, I see like there's a barracks over here. I feel this guy's gonna be aggressive. I wasn't watching my scout right now. If I did, I would have attacked that villager, but everyone's living in peace. So far it sits. We're all here in peace. And as Jagger says right there, the farm so fit. So maybe that's a smart thing. Maybe they're like Poles. They have like empowered farms next to their mill. Anyway, we have purple right there. We have yellow over here. Yellow is a whole bunch of numbers. Who's probably a friend of teal, who's also a whole bunch of numbers. I'm always wondering, like, who decides, like, my name is just going to be, and then they slam their head on the numpad, and that's going to be their name. I don't know how that works, but we got 2 of them over there. And the red, we have a Chinese name, which I can't pronounce. A theme. I need a theme. I don't think a theme's here yet. But red over here is playing as, I think, the Persians. And we also have a Persian player right here with green. Now, we have the Persians over here, and then right here we have the Cumans. But in general, I think the more interesting part of this game is obviously like, how am I playing? Because this right here is just a baseline for me, coming back after 5 months, trying to figure out like, how do I stream at the same time as I'm playing this game. It's quite a challenge. Now, as the same challenge is like, where's Greg? Because I said I wasn't going to select anything but Greg, but I think we've lost Greg. This is not Greg, by the way. This is just like great-great-great-grandson Gregory. He looks a lot like him, and he really likes food as well. Like, he's taken up farming. He doesn't want to like rip up the flesh off the animals like his great-great-great-grandfather did, but he wants to farm because that is more civilized. However, we've lost Greg. Maybe Greg is one of my gold miners over here, or maybe Greg is one of the berry villagers over there, or maybe him went right here to wood. Because what I want to do is I want to have some sort of archer build. But we're already 13 minutes into the game, and as you can see right here, at this point in time, can I see my eco? I cannot see my like how much resources I'm floating. But I'm just gonna have to assume that at this point in time, what I am doing is this guy is stealing my bloody hell. I am building some archers because I want to go and do some sort of archer rush. But the rush is not really out there all that much. I wanted to see maybe I can go and take down his scout, but that wasn't really meant to be because the TC is not that accurate with the fire, but it's great. It's whatever. So I'm building up the archers over here. One thing that I struggle with quite a bit is walling up with like my production buildings, because you always want to have your production builders forward so that if you're producing, like, they're closer to the enemy and you don't need to send all the archers all the way from the back of your base, which I'll give you an example of later on. However, you also want to make sure that you wall this entire base up. So as you can see, I've left a clear gap over here. This was intentional. It was not intentional. But yeah, now the archers can walk right over there. And in the meantime, I'm sending a villager around to go wall this up because I don't like enemy units in my base. And I'm scared. I'm scared here. I don't know when this guy's going to show up, come around. I see that yellow is going really quickly up the castle edge. Like, that's super fast. But yeah, I just wanted to go out here, get my archers ready, and go and do a little bit of fighting. If I can see where my attention is at right now. I think that my attention was right here with the scout, trying to figure out like what's going on here in the darkness. Where's Yellowhead? What's everything looking at? Because I felt so exposed right here on this woodline, which if you're playing this map more often, I think that you're gonna laugh at me saying like, oh man, you felt so exposed. It's like, dude, I can just wall this up, like place a couple buildings here, just continue to wall here, and this is super safe. They'll have to go all the way around me here, and there's many ways that I can protect this, but I didn't know. I actually did not really have the freedom of thought, let me put it that way, to actually think like, hey, I'm on the edge of the map. I was like, I need to make sure that I like wall this off closely. But hey, you know, it works. It works. So out here, I'm trying to like mount an offensive, go ahead, see what we can do. How's the TC idle time? Actually, 3 minutes. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Oh shoot! Look at that. Right. Let's see how this happened. Let's see how this happened. Let's see. You can see the resources if I click like this. Oh, yeah, I can see the resources. All right, so let's see what I'm doing right here. Right now, I am actually... I'm flowing too much. I'm flowing too much. I think that I'm trying to figure out, like, what's going on around here. The Dark Age idle time was okay with 23 seconds. Okay, that's all right. This is not, though. I'm trying to figure out where that came from. I think that came from me trying to scout a map, see where I could do damage. Because, as I said, I felt exposed over here, and I felt like maybe I could go ahead and get find an exposed spot from these guys over here too. This guy's actually out here and out there. Which, at that point in time, did I see that already? I don't think I did. I don't think I passed that yet. Which was kind of unfortunate, because I was hoping that maybe he'd be over here, he'd be maybe over there, maybe over there. This was literally the only one woodline that I hadn't seen yet, so I didn't really know what to do with my archers. I wanted to like keep making them, and I needed to go forward. And I think at around this point in time, apart from like my my idle TC time, which we'll keep up over there, so far this is stabilized out quite well. But that's just because I had a bunch of villagers over here, which will also be my downfall. Because if you look at that, that is me compensating, and that is me basically compensating by taking out my entire food supply, so I can't click up. I'm not going to discover that, and now I'm going to click up. Please. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I clicked up. Because, I was like, wait, I don't have the food to go up, and I had 10 villagers in queue. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to go and attack here, and I thought that maybe he'd be out here on one of these wood lines, because he'd be in front. So I sent my archers out. I knew there was like a little bit of a gate here. But I want to go ahead and find a place to attack. So I'm looking around right here. At the same time, I'm also looking around with my scout, which is somewhere over there. Okay, the scout is quiet. So probably what I'm doing at this point in time is like doing a little bit of eco stuff. I don't know why the archers are going back. I have no idea what the archers are doing here. That's probably a way different hotkey point. So like this right here is just me like clicking. They go all the way the wrong way around. And what you see right now is that my timeline, even though I'm not interrupted, just by me not really knowing what I want to do, where I want to go, I'm just kind of like lost. And you can see that right now that I'm standing here. I'm like, oh shoot, here's the enemy. And then these guys start attacking, even though I put them on stand ground. But one little guy over there felt like he just wanted to go and attack and then let his position be known. It's like, dude, please take this villager though. If you take that villager, I'm happy. Take him down. Okay, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, is it? Okay. Well, here we are. Here we are in the situation. At this point in time, I didn't know he had completely walled up to here. I thought that there might be a way for me to go around here, go around there. I was like, right, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Looking back with this situation, with this clarity, I could have just gone around and attacked in here. But this right here is kind of the chaotic state. I think if I look at the baseline that I have at this point in time, is that I'm doing kind of okay with, let's see, I want to see the idle TC time. Actually, it's not gotten worse since the last time we looked. So I'm doing, I believe, sort of okay with getting my upgrades, getting up to the next age. I have a nice bowl of archers going around, and I do somewhere have the scout. I think at this point in time, the scout had found this wood line, and now I was going to go and do what I really wanted to do for a long time. Stop attacking houses and letting yourself be known. I really need to get a hold of this. I really wanted these guys, by the way, I wanted them to go ahead and be a sneaky sneak that goes around right there to this wood line right there. But I guess they ain't sneaking no more. Because purple probably had like a good oversight on this. Let's see, what's purple seeing? What is purple seeing at this point in time? Purple is not seeing anything. He is building up these ranges. Oh man, like it felt like for ages. It felt like so long that I could actually get into position to hurt something. Like it felt like I had things ready to go, but I just couldn't find a place to attack. And that was, for me, absolutely my biggest annoyance. And that's something I also need to get a feel for. Because right now, I had a sort of solid start, but I couldn't really adapt very well. I didn't really know. Didn't have the oversight of the map to be like, hey, if I'm building my archery ranges here, I can go around here and like move in there. I didn't really have the feel for like, oh, this is all blocked off. I should probably have this as my attack factor. Because he walled this off quite well, but this was completely open. And because right now I'm finding this attack factor, what I want to do is send all my troops over there. But then they need to gather, from what I was saying before, instead of gathering from here, they need to get all the way from here, walk over there, and Anyway, let's talk about some positive stuff, because in the meantime, these archers are out on a mission, and I want to see if I can get some eco KD going up, because I got two deaths. I lost 2 villagers. When did that happen? I need to rectify that. I need to rectify that right now. Come on, what kind of text do I have? I have a Balkanera. I think I also have, I don't have ballistics yet. But I guess my chat was bothering me about that, but there we go. We balanced that out, and now it's time to fix that. 3, 4, 5, 6... That was a good time. I didn't see that guy, by the way. Or did I? Did I? I think they went on their own accord, and now he's down. So that right there was quite a nice hit. Which means that at this point in time, we're evening out the eco balance. Actually, like this is going pretty even at this point in time. I don't know what kind of battles are going on around here. I think right here it seems like teal has gotten into red space, and red is not necessarily fighting back all that much. Yellow at this point in time. I've seen yellow sometimes come around with like horses and knights. I think he killed 2 villagers over here that kind of ended up randomly over here. So yeah, no big laws. But here in the meantime, I'm gonna I'm still trying to see like what can I do? How can I attack? I have like my first group of archers. My second group is coming in, but because I don't know this map, like I don't know where the hell he's still taking food. It's like, well, here I've taken like your wood away. Where is your other wood? Where are you taking things like wood or other things? So I'm just looking around. I know he's got a castle over there, because of like the unfortunate scout. That was not my scout, by the way. My scout is somewhere else. But I felt like, yeah, my scout is over here. But I just couldn't see anywhere to attack him. So I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, I want to mess around with him. Here is yellow, by the way. Yellow sometimes just comes around with like his knights. And he just feels like doing something. And I have to say, this is got to be extremely unlucky. This has got to be extremely unlucky. Because at this point in time, this is the time that I feel like, well, I'm not seeing anything. There's no way, there's no way that I can attack his eco. I should probably just go in and like attack something right now. And I'm going in just at the time that yellow decides to show up with his knights. Like, he was just on patrol. Like, look, he wasn't even coming in for me. Dude, no way. Oh my god. So yeah, like if yellow would have just passed by, this army probably would have been completely alive. I do take out his knights though, mostly. But it does come at the cost of like this army right here, because I was trying to get up the hill, but again, these wolves, like, they're not so nice to move around with, and then move through. I have to get my other team over there. So yeah, this right here, I thought I could mess around with him. Actually, I'm causing a lot of idle time. Look at that. Look at that. Because he rang the bell, this was actually pretty worth it. This was actually pretty worth it, if I say so myself. Don't look at my idle TC time, by the way. Holy fuck. What am I doing? What am I doing? No way. Oh my god. Right now, like, I'm too focused on just microing. I'm not doing anything else. Come on, please build something. Please do something. Do something. Cue villagers. No way. Anyway, I have idled him for so long. Like, he did nothing here. He is doing absolutely nothing. They have 30 idols at this point in time, and they're pretty much all here. 15 villagers over here. 8 villagers over here. 20. Like, I'm idling 23 villagers just with me standing around here. I felt that I didn't do that much useful things here because I felt I didn't get any kills, and then these knights just came in and they messed around with things. And then right here, like this at this point in time, I was just sending villagers randomly into here. I don't know what happened here. Again, like, I just had random villagers just walking in here, and all of a sudden, like, what are these villagers doing here? So I felt that this was a horrible point in time. Which again, like, I mean, like, I'm not really taking anything useful at this point in time. These villagers are just gonna die without having done much. But look at how I idled that TC the entire time. I think that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So in the meantime, I'm trying to like rebuild my army. I'm trying to see like what can I do. I have no idea how to get in. I don't really have siege because I was trying to build a siege workshop over here. Because again, my entire like attack point is all out of whack. I got an archery range over here. I got archery ranges right over there. I got a siege workshop that I was trying to build, which I didn't put a single hammer to, so that was just kind of standing there. And yeah, like, this is basically the middle point of the attack, and this is just walled off with like stone in a house. So like, are you guys kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? This right here is literally the perfect example of how I felt at this point in time. And this right here is the baseline that I need to move from. The archers right here attacking the tower instead of the skirmishers. The villagers is randomly walking right here in the middle into the battleground because I set a random TC point. And nothing really happening. Yeah, that was bad. At this point in time, I'm on 69 villagers, which is nice. But at the same time, I'm adding to my TCs a lot. So what was I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not building anything. At this point in time, I'm questioning very much what I'm doing. I think I'm just trying to strategize, like, where am I going to attack next? But I wasn't doing much else. Come on, do something. I'm building one villager now. That's good, but what else? Anything going on in DCs? I'm clicking up to Imp. Yeah, I think I found, like, oh man, I can click up to Imp. That's good. But build more villagers. Build villagers. Come on, you can do something. Do something! Play the game, damn it! Alright, I'm getting frustrated myself right now. There's so much to improve here, because right now, I am, right here, I'm going to be completely swarmed, by the way. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to finish that siege workshop. But at this point in time, Yellow is coming in with the knights. Yellow was like the only active person that I've seen this entire match. And he was coming in with knights, and I had my archers. And yeah, they were kind of completely outclassed. At this point in time, I was like, I need to go change something around. I need to go and like do something about like these knights over here, this cav. I can't do anything with cav at this point in time because, hey, you know, I don't have the counter unit, so I need to like be prepared to start countering them. So I think at this point in time, I'm going to spring into action. Any minute now, I'm going to spring into action. I'm telling you, this game goes so much faster when you're actually playing it than when you're like in the game mode. But again, you know, first time I'm streaming this in like 5 months. First time I'm playing this in a long time. I have played a little bit offline, but hey, you know, here we go. I think it's time to go ahead and like, we need to have a counter unit against yellow. We need to go and like mass up our archers again because we've lost a lot. Again, we're still doing pretty good. I think yellow is really carrying this team, though red seems to be doing quite well as well. Actually, yeah, red and yellow are doing a pretty big fight here that I had no idea about. And then purple, like, I was really lucky to have purple, who was just doing nothing. So yeah. Oh man. Jaeger says, I will be the same watching my ranks, just telling do something. Well, hey, I'm glad to hear that is relatable. Hopefully we'll figure out how to fix it. But that's Muffin says, yeah, this is left-hand work, Army Q and Phil Q. You'll get it down. So yeah. Kid says, what game is this, please? This right here is Age of Empires 2. That's what we're watching at this point in time. And yeah, I'm trying to learn it. This right here is on my journey, the very start of my journey, where I'm trying to properly learn this. So at this point in time, Green has probably noticed that I'm being raided by some knights sometimes, so he's sending like two Pokeboys, which I appreciate. But I'm also gonna build my own army of Pokeboys. So sending these out. Also forgot to set a ready point with these guys, so you'll see that in a moment. But here we go. Yeah, you know, I mean, he's sending 2 boys. 2 boys is better than no boys. So, hey, you know. Also, I'm figuring like, hey, listen, if I can't get through here. With like building a siege workshop, which is all the way over there, if I can't easily move through here and I'm about to hit him, let me just go to the castle play. Let me go to the castle play. Let's go and have some fun. I'm still on 88 villagers, 90 villagers, but I've queued them up all the way to 100, and I think like about 100 is where you need to stop. So eventually I get to my fill numbers. But at this point in time, it seems like let's see, purple has 56, so he has laid behind quite a bit. Yellow has 70, red has 83, I'm at 93, and we're looking at teal has 85 and 69 for green. So I have the most fill count at this point in time. How does that happen? Do they have a lot of deaths? They actually haven't lost a lot of villagers. It seems like everyone is just like idling their TC a lot, especially yellow. Holy shoot, for yellow being so aggressive. These TCs have not been doing all that much. Right, well, anyway, makes me feel slightly better. At that point in time, I also decide to go wool this up with some houses. Don't want anyone moving in here. And I also want to have, like, my 200 pop space at that point in time. So, going over here. At this point in time, like, screw it. Alright, I don't have siege, but I do have buildings that can act like siege. So I'm just going to go place a castle right here. I want to force an opening to go through here. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and build my army composition, which is like a gold unit, archers, that I've been building up towards. And then my trash units, the Pokeboys, to go and fight against the calf that are coming around and killing my army every time. So I'm getting the upgrades. I'm getting everything ready to get going. Unique, how's it going? Welcome. And yeah, we're ready to go with old school AoE 2. We're ready to go for the big battle. And this time I felt like I'll probably have purple at this point in time, because I hadn't found any resistance from him. I also hadn't had some really juicy like kills. Because again, like this wood line right here, this is exposed. There's just 3 villagers. And if I want to get here, I have to walk all the way around. And I didn't like, I wish he had his wood line that he was taking from right over here. That would have been such a much nicer game, but it is what it is. But yeah. Yeah, this right here was now my very first, like, multiplayer game, like, on random in a long time. So, yeah, right here, we see the castle has done very well, taking down the tower, taking down the houses. And now it's time for me to walk in. I wanna go ahead and like bring out my trebuchet so I can take down the buildings. Because one of the things, if I have archers, one of the things I don't like with archers is that like I can't really walk in towards buildings because I'll be killed. So I need to get rid of the pesky arrow firing buildings and then move through there. So here we go. I might actually want to speed this up a little bit because this is taking quite long. So we're going to go in 2 times speed because this is going on for a long time, and there's not much more to do other than for me to wait to take down this house. I can finally move in and take down that TC. In the meantime, I'm waiting for that trap to be ready. I'm checking on my eco upgrades, and now the attack is about to begin. And this is going to be kind of a quick and long game because I'm ready to meet the resistance of yellow. And I don't know where yellow is at. Yellow right here has is preparing the horses, and now I know why they had so much vigor when they came in, because they were all being cheered on by the monks. But here, I'm out here, I don't know when yellow's gonna come around. I know I have some Pokeboys ready to get going, but yeah, I just want to like make some space I can move in. I think at this point in time, I'm at 150 and a 63 pop. I'm almost at my limit, and at this point in time, I want to find all the villagers. But again, if I go in here, I don't know where they are. I haven't found them yet. I don't see them. Where are they? So, yeah, what do I do? What do I do? Like, I'm like, well, let me move forward. I was like, at this point in time, I was like, screw it. I have a whole bunch of archers. Just gonna send them in here. They'll probably all be around the TC. And they were not around the TC. Apparently, they were all over here. Like, seriously, if I'd walked around here again, I probably would have found them. It seems like they were also all over there. My scout knew this. Like, again, like, I don't know how this happened, but my scout was just standing here next to the TC. He never bothered with it. I never saw it either, so... Talk about like some low elo play. Oh boy! In the meantime, I'm right out here wrecking his entire like town, and he's like, I've not seen anything over here. By the way, Green has decided to go help me out, attack this house with his 2 boys. I mean, the two boys were really good boys. They helped out with everything. Defense, offense. They were always around. So yeah, right here, I'm out here to go and take purple. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is he doing? Like what's going on? I see red over here, by the way. I didn't know, like, what red was doing. I saw a quick glimpse of this. But apparently red has been taken out completely over here by my teammates. Teal's also had a rough time, it seems, because his town center is all gone. And in the meantime, I'm right here. And it seems like red at this point in time gave up. Teal gave up because I had taken down this place right over here. And at this point in time, like, we have 2 people out of the game. We're all calling the GGs because it seems like it's over. We're done. At this point in time, I just feel like, well, let me just go have some fun, take down everything. I discovered that there were like a bunch of villagers over here because I found my scout again. So I was like, let me just go take down these fills. Seems like yellow is ready to give up as well because yellow, like, there's not much happening there. And I hadn't seen much about my teammates because I'm not really looking around at this point in time. My situational awareness at this point in time is still horrible. Still, right now, I don't know what much is going on. So I'm just like, right here, let me just go and get these kills over here because that feels good. Look at the counter go up, 45 kills, 45 to 5. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing good. Let's get going. Let's go take down this place. And I think at this point in time, I awakened the beast. So the beast is going the wrong way around. He had to decide which side he's going to go to. And he was going to go to me. There he is. He's struggling to move through. At this point in time, I felt like, oh man, like Teal's gonna give up. He's gonna give up any minute now. And I didn't know that I would be completely surrounded by, how many is this? 45, like 50 cav. 50 knights just surrounding me, completely taking everything. The scout that had been left behind had been so peaceful. Gets taken out too, and the traps get taken out as well. So that was kind of a big blow. Because at this point in time, I was in the yellow space. I was in like, I'm going to get every tech space because the game's over. Turns out the game's not over because yellow is ready to attack. Seriously, yellow, what is this? I've taken out your 2 TCs. Your castle is gone. What do you have? Oh, I never saw this. Oh. Oh. So, you were never going to come back. You were never going to come back in my entire life because in the meantime, I'm messing up. I know yellow is probably going to get ready to hit me again. And I'm messing up whatever I can. I'm building up arbalesters. I'm building up my Pokeboys. And I'm ready to fight again. I do have some gold problems, as you can see right over here. I'm running a little bit low on gold, so I can't make all my trebs. And I'm also running out of pop space, so yeah, it's time to go ahead and like build my forward production buildings, get my armies ready, and I feel like if I have enough Pokeboys ready to like take down the calf, I can let my archers come in and just have a good time. So everyone's coming in. We're getting ready for the attack. In the meantime, this is not what I'd seen, but apparently like green and teal are just like having a big offensive over here. And this is why I didn't see yellow all that much, except for when I attacked, because he was busy over here. Trying to build another castle, trying to hold on. But yeah, at this point in time, like, he was done, dude. He was done. I like 1 against 3. You're never gonna win this. I feel like no matter how good you are, if it's a 1 against 3, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be really, really rough. So yeah, here I am ready. I'm ready to hit. I put my Pokeboys right there to take care of the calf, and I'm like, okay, if I don't have siege right now, because my trebuchet has been taken down, I'm just gonna use my castle as siege again. And I could have taken that a little bit better, but there we go. Yellow is trying to hold out quite well, Unique says. On the one hand, yes, he is trying to hold out. On the other hand, like, you can say, and this is something that I've only recently learned, it's like, you can say, like, what are your chances of winning? At this point in time, I don't think that yellow has a single win condition. Because he was going to have to take down either me, who is, like, powering this by myself, because I'm not getting support much from my team, except for the 2 Pokeboys just a moment ago. And you have teal over here, who has a big army, and then you have like green over here, which is a big army. Like you're never gonna win that. So at this point in time, it's like you're not gonna you might hold out a little bit, like one wave or the other wave, but at the end of the day, it's like you're gonna have such a tough time trying to survive that you're not even gonna beat them unless you're gonna stretch this out for really long. So in general, a lot of times like people just resign at this point in time because there's no win condition anymore, and then people can move on. But yeah, the win condition is the opponent's internet or my Linux distribution because I'm playing this on Linux right now. So, so far this has been holding out quite well. But yeah, that was my very first game online. This went on quite long. Like this is a 1 hour long game. I'm sorry if this was kind of long for for me to cover, and I was just kind of all around here. But as I said, this right here is the bar. This is the bar that I need to move up from, or actually this is ground floor. This is not the bar that I need to clear, this is the ground floor that I'm coming from. And from this forward, I'm gonna go and try and get better at Age of Empires 2 and get a better feel for what's going on. One thing that I'm really noticing right now, especially when I'm playing this, very much so, but also casting this right now, is like my spatial awareness in this game has pretty gone downhill. Like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's I really have to get used to it again. I really have to get used to it again. Trying to figure out like what's going on further much beyond me. I'm very grateful that that purple wasn't all that fighty. I would have liked him to fight a little bit more, not wool up all that much. Because like I'd rather have like a couple good skirmishers, like fights that I can like then break through. Except for him, like instead of him being like completely walled up here, walled up there, and then me having to try and break in. But yeah, it is. It was good to have me focus on this one thing because I never knew what was going on over here. And even now, when casting, like my main focus is over here on me as well. But then again, I don't know green or teal, and I thought this was good just to give you a little bit of like a baseline. This is where we're going from. It's only going to go up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching it in any way. So yeah, that's the first game. Overall, whew. I'm tired now. I gotta go take a drink. I'm gonna go play some music. The bar is set. It is. And now we have a we have a plan. We have a plan of attack. We can get going. So yeah. Yannick, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. Arthur, how are you doing? How's it going, man? Arthur says, hey, sorry if I was gone for a time. I had no good reason enough. I had a good reason enough. I got operated on, so no worries. Necessarily just a small operation. I'm fine. Arthur, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, man. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, especially like operations. Like they can be tough. In the sense of no matter how small the operation, a lot of times like these things do tend to carry a certain risk with them. So let me go stand up for this, by the way. Ugh. So yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, man. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I've also been gone for a long time. I've been gone for a long time. This is my first stream in like 5 months. It's like, dude. Whew. I hope we don't have that many first-time viewers here because as I was just saying, like the bar is set like right now for like my AoE gameplay. This is also the bar for the stream. Next stream is gonna be way better than this, but we're only gonna go up. We're only gonna go up. So if you're already enjoying that, that's good. But if you're like, oh man, what's this amateurish play? It's like, no, don't worry. It's gonna get better. I hope. Maybe. But yeah. No, I've been gone for a while. I've been busy with trying to do different projects. Been an interesting space. I made 2 videos about like I did a big project for like Twitch collaborations, trying to fix collaborations on Twitch. I built like an entire really cool event. Like more information is out there on the main channel. But basically, it was going to be a big event involving Age of Empires 2 as well as a couple of other games. But yeah. Spent like months on that, like about a year, and ultimately, yeah, the person that was my contact switched jobs, and now we're kind of like second level with it. So I do have plans to at a certain point in time like bring that back up. I do really want to run it. Probably it's going to be in a smaller format, but before I do that, first want to stream again. So yeah, I mean, it's going to come around. There's going to be a big event at some point in time, but before that, I'm gonna get good at Age of Empires 2. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's like too tall an order. Maybe it's not gonna happen. Who knows, right? But yeah. Yannick says, and I'm back after 2 minutes of commercials. Oh shoot. We do also have YouTube. Just saying. You can also check it on YouTube. There's no commercials in between. I can't control Twitch. I don't know what Twitch is doing. Twitch doesn't even give me transcoders. Twitch! They took my transcoders! I mean, you gave me this lovely cup. Like, look, hold on, look. It's got my name on it. It's lovely. I like the cup, but don't take my transcoders. Please. Are you in touch with Nelly about organizing a tourney in the AoE space? If you could get me in touch, that'd be great. Because, yeah, I mean, like, I'd be happy to organize something. Fancy, yeah, look, they actually screwed this one up. But that's Muffy says, gotta cook some dinner. I'll catch you later. Good game. All right, see you around, man. Thanks for tuning in. Look, this right here was the very first one they made, and it's a little bit messed up there. It's still fine, but I got a better one. I like it, but I don't like taking my transcoders. Twitch, better see that fixed next stream, because I want transcoders for you guys. I want it to be good, so you can choose whatever setting you like. Like on YouTube, you can do that. Maybe on Kick. On Kick you can do that too, but yeah, Kick. Also, I'm wondering, just a second, If I go over here. Which one is the right one? I just messed something with. There we go. I think that this right here is the one. Good. Okay. Just wanted to check something with my cameras. So yeah, it's a prototype. It is. They had like an etching machine, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of like a 3D printer. I mean, if I get some playing around money, I'll get a 3D printer and we'll print something fun. But yeah, what time is it right now? It is 5:30. Right. Let me go sit down again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Whew. So I think that for today, maybe it's just good to like do just one game. Set out the plan. I'll let you guys know when the next stream is. Maybe it won't be tomorrow. It's probably gonna be Thursday. And then on Thursday, what we'll do is we'll have like a good proper running stream. Right now, I'm kind of getting back into it. As I said, it's been a minute, and takes a bit getting used to. One of the things that I'm struggling with right now a little bit is like trying to figure out like what my timings are, especially with like get this entire setup running. Reading chat sometimes. I have like 5 different chats open and like 2 of them work. But yeah, if we're gonna be back on Thursday, I'll probably send a thing in the Discord, and I'll probably also throw something on Twitter or something. I need to figure out like what the best way is, but I'll throw some schedules around. And then from that, we'll probably start around the same time, so like 2:30 abouts, and we'll get started. To do like a little introduction, we'll probably go sit down. There's a couple of things I really want to talk about because man, I've been away for 5 months and there's been some really cool things happening in the meantime. Like there's some stuff about Japan that I want to talk about because it's a very interesting and also really fun country. So there's some weird things I experienced in that, and I've also been reading a couple of manhwas because Unique right here got me pretty much into reading manhwas, and there is a couple that I really want to talk about. One which I just finished, which I think is really, really cool. So I also want to talk about that, discuss that with you guys. And yeah, there's also been some things going on around. Like, I don't know if you've been aware of Stop Killing Games. There's been a movement to try to get us to preserve our games so that we can have our games and not like have people just take them away. There's some things that I want to talk about with that, and yeah, so we'll probably be talking about that on Thursday when we get started talking about that stuff a little bit, and then move on over into Age of Empires to start working really on the stuff that we need to talk about, or like that I need to work on, which will probably be build orders. We're going to be trying build orders, and then we'll do it. Yannick says, I'm going to go in a bit, need to get to the station to get to the car, since I'm home alone, and says the missus went to Germany. Oh wow, nice. And she did not want to walk to the station. I see. So I hear that you didn't drop her off. Or did you? Yeah. But yeah, no, that's good. And you also need to go to the barber. Okay, well, hope you're looking good with the haircut. I probably need to go soon as well. But yeah, it is 70:35. So yeah, I'll probably be nipping off in a bit. Is there anyone around on Twitch that we may want to go to? Let's see. Is there anyone streaming on Twitch that we may want to visit? I have no idea. We're just gonna go see. Anyone around at this point in time? I see Daniela AOE is around. Let's go raid Daniela on Twitch. I think that sounds fun. Daniela is someone who I've spoken with around the Nando VT. Ooh, I'll also grab that name. Let me go check that out. I'll check him out, and we'll probably do him like next time because I'm already typing in Daniela right now. Daniela AOE is someone who I've spoken with when I was setting up like the entire like tourney and stuff for like the big event. So yeah, she's a pretty cool person. Let me see how I do this. I need to figure out like how to do Twitch again. I have no idea. I need a better system for this. I need a way better system for this. Right. Just making a note for myself. All right, so gonna send the raid over to Daniela AOE if you guys want to see more of Age of Empires 2. Go check her out. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and fix some of the technical stuff over here. It's very complex. That makes it interesting, but also complex. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the first step in our Age of Empires 2 journey, and I hope there's a lot more to come. So, been fun, and I'll see you all next time.